Yeah.
I must see. I must see.
Is Ray got a job?
No, that's a high school science project.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
They're saying hi in the chat during the
Oh.
Oh, hi.
during the intro
There you
thing
go.
here. They're going hi, so I figured I should just say hi back, you know.
Hi, Al.
Happy to be here.
How did I do that?
Cameras, please. Cameras,
Yep.
places,
Yep.
places.
Yep.
Everybody,
Yep. Yep.
sound, speed, rolling, places, and Kelsey, if you can just move the camera. Action! Hi, everybody. Welcome to PODAWFUL, a new program on PODAWFUL, Pizza Party. Now, you guys have been working for a very long time. The henchmen have worked very hard on this. We've been, you guys have been doing the Pizza Fund now, some of you, for many, many years, okay? By the way, the henchmen, everybody, look at him there. This one's taking a shower. Look at this.
Why is one of them on the side? That's crazy.
Look at that. He is literally fully nude right now. You can see his whole. Get up there and let me see that butt.
Yeah, get up on the ledge.
Get up on the climb up on the ledge of the window. Let me see and slip down. Oh my God. Oh Jesus Christ. This is a good start to our brand new program, PODAWFUL Pizza Party. Many of you have been in the Pizza Fund for years, and you've probably been saying to yourself, where's the pizza? And the answer is right here, everybody. Okay,
Grab a slice.
I got a slice. Now, what are we enjoying here tonight? We've got some pepperoni, some sausage. I put a little hot honey and parmesan on mine as well.
I got the pepperoni right here.
Oh, yeah. So we're
while he's eating.
Nice and cold. Nice and cold. So, who provided the pizza today? DiGiorno. Everyone, it's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
Nice.
I figured we would start with one of the worst kinds of pizza you can have, home, frozen home pizza. And then as the shows go on, we'll get more extravagant with it. Anyway, so what is this show about? This show is about, I don't fucking know. We're figuring it out. Okay, we are in an experimental phase right now. Welcome to our experiments laboratory. We're going to be working this one out. I don't know if this is a Pizza Fund only show. We're live on YouTube right now. To everybody, in the future, this might be Pizza Fund only. I'm going to feel it out. We'll talk about it in just a bit. We're going to figure it all out.
It depends if we see Glunt's penis.
It depends on if, it's nice and foggy right now, Glunt. If you do want to show it, I think you can get away with it right now. You could probably show it if you wanted to.
I feel like it shouldn't be free.
Now, is it Hurt 3? I don't know how to pronounce your name. You're new to me, so I don't know how to say anything to you. You're sideways.
Can you hear me without me pressing?
I can hear you now. Sort of. I can sort of almost hear you now, but you are.
Were you pressing that time?
You are completely sideways, which is very strange to me. And there we go. Okay. There we go. We've got it figured out now. So we're just going to figure this show out together, and someone, and I haven't figured this out yet either, someone will win. A henchman will win free pizza. We're bringing pizza to the pizza party. Let's go. All right. I did it. Nobody else did. And y'all said that you would do that with me, and then nobody did do it. So now I look like a big dummy. Hi, everybody. I'm Jesse P.S. This is Pod Awful, sort of. It's a pizza something. It's a pizza party. Happy to be here. Welcome. I'm your host. You're somebody else to me. Compared to me, you're a different guy. And what do we got going on? Somebody saying free pizza. Nice. We're Pod Awful bringing the pizza. The goat throat is seething. Let's fucking go. They're saying in the chat room. Guys, we've got a live chat room going on right now. You can find all this over at podawful.tv. What does this say? Craig, are you going to deactivate your Twitter again? Who's Craig? We'll never know. We'll never know. These are just people having their own thoughts and their own little cultures inside my chat room. Yet another reason why eventually we may, in fact, switch this over to Pizza Fund only, okay? We're going to figure all of this out. We're just feeling things out tonight, okay? Now, here's the thing. I've decided, I think it might be a good idea that everything Pod Awful does from now on is an episode. And with that in mind, I went on Ethan Van Sciver's show the other day. It was an H2BH, the show, on our YouTube. This thing blew up. It was the same night. We had already done a primo episode for the Pizza Fund. And on the same night, I did another fucking amazing show. And it got way more heat, of course, than the premium episode because it came out after the premium episode, so it absolutely eclipsed it. So I was like, well, why is this not just an episode of the show? And why aren't all of the things I do just an episode of the show? So we do have a new schedule set up. Mondays, guaranteed free episode on YouTube. Wednesdays, guaranteed premium episode in the Pizza Fund. And then Fridays, whatever the fuck this is. I don't know. But if any other little extracurricular activities happen from now on, I think it's only right. We keep the Goon Opticon powered up, the goo flowing. And of course, I put it out there on the RSS feed. We put it out there as a podcast. It's an official episode. So I haven't officially done it yet. I got to do this after the show tonight. But the Ethan Van Sciver episode, if you haven't seen it, by the way, you need to go watch it. That's an official episode now. That's episode, I think it's 51 of our season here. So it's got a ton of views, tons of comments, very controversial. But most people thought it was very funny and loved it. In fact, Ethan Ralph was commenting on it earlier today. And I was laughing real hard at Ethan laughing at it. So I would like to show a little of that just to warm you up to the idea here so we can figure out what's going on. Check this out. This is Ethan watching me, watching Ethan Van Sciver, watching the internet. You watch the skies. And you guys, by the way, everybody's welcome to jump in. You can't step over me, okay? This is the show where the henchmen are allowed to just... we don't give a fuck about the chat room. Fuck them. If they don't like it, they can deal with it. If you don't... How about this? If you don't like it, join...
Get out.
No. Jump in. Join the hangout and make it about you.
Fight, bitch.
Yeah, why don't you come in here and make it better and you actually be funny, okay? So you
Big enough
can...
for all of us.
By the way, you can join the Discord, podawful.com/cult. That's how you get in here. We're in the Dregs Hangout channel. This is, for right now, while we're experimenting, we are trying it where only Pizza Funders can jump in. Okay, so right now, you do have to be a Pizza Fund member in order to be a part of this, but we're going to keep it free for now. Now, let's check this out. This is Ethan Ralph watching me. Wizard World 2015.
Now, I can tell you, EVS, he probably should have just hung up the call at this point, actually, because how long does he stay on?
18-year-old guy.
What is he? Oh, man.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's going to get a lot worse from here. I haven't seen this, but I can just tell.
He was volunteering at Wizard World, and he says you were trying to, like, suck him off or some shit.
Oh, come on.
That's what it says. Are you saying? So you're saying this is not real?
No.
You apparently you put your hand on his leg. He was wearing shorts.
Come on.
You've never done anything gay ever.
Never, of course not. No.
I mean, of course not. I don't know. Man, I like getting to watch somebody really appreciate what's going on, really understand the joke. Look at this. Ethan loves this. Ethan Ralph. We should call him Ralph, I guess.
Well, I'm here to tell you.
What do you mean? Of course not. I don't know. Oh my God. He stayed the whole time, dude. Well, he stays for like I would have immediately left the call at this point because it's clear like how this is gonna go. Like it's already like a bad start. And I don't really see much benefit in staying past this, but he did. That would be insane, wouldn't it? You've been in a coma for 1 year. You love the kill stream. You tune it back in, and I'm just sitting here laughing with delight. And I don't even hate Van Sciver. He's been nice to me, but like Jesse's just rocking his shit, and I can't even believe Van Sciver is misguided enough to stay for this. Like literally,
He wants to say retarded, of course, hollow-headed, empty jack-o'-lantern. The candle's been blown out inside his dilapidated pumpkin head. That's what he wants to say, but he's being kind.
hit the eject button immediately. You're not going to come out on top on this. You might. It would look better to flee the field.
By the way, Throat Goat has taken over
It
the
has.
fucking internet.
It has.
Ethan Van
The world by
Sciver.
storm.
Ethan Van Sciver is now officially the Throat Goat, which shouldn't be that easy for me to just call a guy like, hey, were you theoretically the Throat Goat? And now people are already selling t-shirts with his face on it that say #ThroatGoat. It's not me even doing it. Everybody keeps going, Jesse, are you releasing the Cyberfrog merch? I'm like, guys,
Well, obviously at some point, hopefully.
at some point, 100%, I am now the official, not only the owner, by the way, of Cyberfrog, I am the king of Comicsgate. It's happening.
Crowned.
Isn't that amazing? It was that easy, too. I just
out.
instantly was
Shout
able to
out.
become the
Yeah.
king.
No
Like,
effort.
I know that-
either.
No effort. I still don't even know what it is. That's like the least effort it can be.
It's always the worst thing, right? You automatically lost. Well, just take the L, make it quick, and leave. That would have been my advice. But he didn't take that advice.
No, he didn't. That's for goddamn sure. Thank you very much, Ethan, for that. So, this was, by the way, his whole coverage of this, he doesn't know what's going on half the time either. So some of it was very boring. But there are moments in there where I was dying laughing. So that kind of leaves us at a place here where we got to figure out, well, how did this happen? This is kind of a blindsiding thing for a lot of people, including my audience. Ethan was asking this. Ethan Ralph kept saying, like, why did he even agree to this? Why did he go on to Jesse's show? And of course, he didn't go on. I was on his show and then just stealing it and restreaming it.
Forced your way on.
But still, like, why would I be invited on any show ever? Obviously, that's a mistake on the part of the host, unless we are friends already, or maybe you are just really, really good. Then probably. But speaking of that being a mistake, please invite me on your shows. I am looking to go on more shows. Okay, I want to go on. I want to be a guest. Now, when I say that, please understand what I mean is I want to go on shows that have an audience. So, if you are sitting there.
The BYB podcast?
No. If you're sitting there drowning in your own obscurity, I would prefer to stay away, okay? And you figure out your shit instead of using me to catapult you. But that said, I do need people with an audience to catapult me. All right? So that's more what I'm looking for here right now. No, it can be somebody. It can be, you can have a smaller audience than me. Just, I want there to be like 100 people maybe watching. Something like that. Can we at least do that amount of people from now on? And the reason for that is, the reason I want to go on these shows is I want to steal them and make them my show. happy to be here, the show. And so what I do is then I take my appearance and I put it on my channel and my RSS feed, and then I label it as an episode of Pod Awful. Done deal. And then also, I think it's just fun. I think it's fun. I'm a good guest. I'm a really good guest. In fact, Ethan Van Sciver found out the hard way. So here's what we're doing, by the way. People are now just tuning in. I want to reiterate real quick. This is a brand new show. It's called Pizza Party. You will have the chance to win a pizza. If you are here in Discord with us and a pizza funder, you are now eligible to win a pizza. Okay? Now, what you have to do in order to win the pizza is you do have to bring in content. And the nicest part about this is you can just grab it off of our Discord. So if somebody's posted something in the forums or anywhere on the Discord, and it's something that you know I'm never going to get to on the show, we're too busy for this kind of thing, you can force it onto the show. This is your platform. This is Friday Night Hangout Explosion meets Weekly Sacrifice meets Cringe versus Cringe. All your favorite shows combined into one. And finally, you know, the Henchmen, I don't know if the people out there know this. You guys are so nice because you're completely unpaid for your job here. And you always will. I will never give you money of any kind, and you will never receive anything in return except for the promise of free pizza. Now, that doesn't mean you will get a free pizza.
All right, I'm sold.
But you will.
The hope of the pizza is good enough.
The promise of pizza is on the horizon. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what the Pizza Fund has been all about. So how did we get here? How did Ethan Van Sciver, how did I end up on his stream? Now, he's known about me for a little while. There's all sorts of different little things that have led up to this. But the main thing here, and this might take up a good portion of the show, I think I'm just going to let this run, no pauses on this. You can talk. Oh, I don't give a shit. It's going to be confusing, though, if we talk over it too much. But I have to show this. I was on somebody else's stream. I don't even know what their fucking name is, actually. The
Ruby King?
Yeah, Ruby King. I was on Ruby King stream with all these guys. It's one of these StreamYard streams, okay? And you know it is because it's run by a black king named Ruby King. And I was
homeless trash fire circle of the internet.
Yes, and all they do is they talk about Eric July. All these Comicsgate guys, they're just Eric July people, right? And again, and by the way, after this week, even though I am now the king of Comicsgate, we'll just never talk about any of this again. It's all gone. All the thank you to the 200 people who have subscribed to Pod Awful because of me taking over Comicsgate. But I will never, ever do any of this again. You have made the wrong decision. Ha ha. So I was asked to go on this stream right here, and this is it. They're going every single 2 seconds, watching every single minute of my video and commenting over it and doing a really bad job. And then they asked me, they're like, will you come on? And I said, no, thank you. Listen, I don't even know about it's a joke. Me having on Eric July is a gag. You don't want me on there. But then I saw these guys in Discord were sharing this link and telling me like, oh, maybe you should go on there, Jesse. So I did. And I decided I'll make a quick appearance. And wouldn't you know it, a surprise guest showed up. Ethan Van Sciver is watching every Comicsgate stream. And if you say his name, he's in the chat right now. Watch this. Ethan Van Sciver. He will show up. He's watching. He can't help himself. So he might be live right now on his own stream. Probably so, because we know for a fact that he's definitely not doing any work. He's not drawing or making a comic book or getting it out on time. But even still, he's got another screen going, second screening Pod Awful. Okay? So that's what happened. Check this out.
Fire was 58, I think.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Arsonist. Whoa, look who we got here. We got Pod Awful.
Holy shit.
Hello?
We got a celebrity in the house. What's up, man?
Cat claws of 87. That
It
makes
was
sense.
the liar.
Wait, what just happened? It just went back. YouTube does that sometimes. It's so annoying. All right, here we go.
Celebrity in the house. What's up, man? Welcome to the King stream.
Look, I was asked to come on here. I don't actually know anything about Comicsgate or Eric July or any of this. And I politely said no, thank you to appearing.
Yeah.
But then I had people in my Discord sharing this link.
Oh fuck.
And so I was like, all right, well, let me watch it for a second.
Yeah.
And I like today, I've seen 5 different people streaming this episode. Just completely not understanding what's happening whatsoever. So I don't want to stick around for too long, but I will answer any of your top 5 questions. You better make them good, and then I will leave.
That's a good one.
All right, then what's actually happening then?
That is a good rule.
Okay, good
I like
question.
that. You should do that one more.
You have passed my riddle box tests so far. One good question so far. Here we go. What is actually happening?
Okay.
I tricked Eric July into making everyone know what Juju the cow is.
What the fuck did I tell y'all? I fucking told us so, people.
Why would you reveal your trick? Why would you reveal your magic?
Okay, that's question number 2. Bad question. Failed the test.
Well, it's because he clearly hates Dick Masterson.
I will answer it, but you only have 3 questions left. Please be careful.
Black people love
Why would I
Powerful,
reveal
by
the
way,
trick? Because
guys.
it's over. It happened.
Crazy.
Me having him on my show is the culmination of the project. Like every episode of my show I do is either the beginning,
100% of the
end
black
of
people dark
something
knows
I was
like
doing
Powerful.
off of the show.
100%. That's great.
And so for months now, I've been feeding Eric July.
Months. Okay.
Yeah, months.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
Whenever he first
Okay.
talked about Dick Masterson being a gay guy or a cow, it's because I messaged him all that shit.
Confirmed gay guy.
And so I just fed him all this stuff. I have never read one of his he might be the worst. You guys are probably right.
We are, dude. We are.
Maybe. Here's the thing. I am a former comic book artist, okay? My own personal indie stuff. And I know art. So I know what's good, what's bad. And listen, this dude is not the worst
Cloud chasing.
ever. But
Boy,
you
up
guys
in these
act
guys.
like he's the worst ever. And that's why I think all
But
this
you're
shit
comparing that to Artist Alley shit, bro.
that's why I think all this shit is lame. Is
Am I
because
right, Jesse? You're comparing this to like his words.
You know what this is? You know what Eric July is? You know what Eric July is?
What
He's
is it?
like trying to make the Millhouse meme happen. Is that too old of a reference for you guys?
No, not really.
Like it's you're trying to make fetch happen. Eric July, oh, he's black. Haha. I get it. I mean, I get it. It is funny that he's black. I agree with you. But
Well, we are God's chosen people.
there
but
are
yeah, I got
2
you.
billion worse comic book art. And by the way, there's like 100 worse professional. They've been working for decades. Comic book artists that get
Frank Miller.
they get no heat on them. And
Yeah.
By the way,
Black folk.
like Ethan Van Sciver, is that the guy's name?
Nailed
Yeah.
it. Fucking nailed it.
He is a bigger lol cow than this dude will ever be. Just to be clear,
That is so
in case you
true.
didn't understand, I might have set this up bad. This happened before my appearance on Ethan Van Sciver's stream. This is what led to it, okay? So that's why I'm saying this. He just is. And I know that because I
That's
can
fine.
look at a guy and instantly tell. Ethan Van Sciver, when you look at him, there's nothing going on behind his eyes. He's a terrifying, hollow ghost of a man. Didn't he give birth to a retarded child? I mean, isn't that enough?
I mean,
You're going, whoa.
I'm not touching that.
Whoa, that's a bridge too. Whoa, Jesse, no, stick to black people. So I just think
Yes,
this is.
please.
I think it's overblown,
Bruh.
and I think, and my only issue, my only entree into this, is that Dick Masterson's trying to make this guy Maddox. This guy ain't Maddox.
no.
And by the way, he was nice. Like I sat there saying terrible shit to his face during this whole
I noticed.
show.
I've
And
noticed.
And he was
But
fine.
you were
He,
too
did,
subtle for
he
him.
laughed about it.
He's too stupid to know, bro.
No,
we
he's
didn't
not. He
understand.
got it. He was
No,
laughing.
we didn't.
Yes, he did.
You don't know.
No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You think you understand Eric, but here's what I understand. I'm a professional say shit to a guy's fucking face person. That's my job.
I think I proved that.
I know when a guy is understanding what's going on, when he's rolling with the punches and when he's not. And yes, for I don't know how deep you are into this interview yet, but for the first part, he's still trying to find his bearings. By the end of it, he's fucking laughing. You haven't gotten far enough to know. He's fucking laughing along with it. I know when a guy is like a dummy and like who will never get what's going on. And when
He's
he's
picking up subtle cues and shit
together.
Eric by the end of it, he understands. I promise you. And I wouldn't just say that. Again, I don't know or like this guy in any way. He's a prop on my show about Dick Masterson. Like, look at the fucking title. It's called Dick Masterson Juju Game. This was the end. See, here's the thing. Eric July guys look at this and go, it's the Eric July episode. I look at this and go, it's episode number 250 of the Dick Masterson saga. Like, this is not, and I do this kind of thing all the time, and no one ever understands it. That's my fault. I get it. But
no, you're just too smart. You're just too smart.
I tried to tell all of you, and y'all kept asking me, "What do you think he's still trolling him?"
Like there's a guy in your chat right now. I can't remember his name, but he was in my chat all night last night and losing his fucking mind over this Eric July guy. And just every 2 seconds, a full on all caps losing his mind meltdown.
Jesus, who was that?
Something with beans in his name or something.
Oh,
I closed the tab, so I don't remember.
No. It's this show.
Beans?
Right?
No.
Yes, this guy.
I've seen him on Twitter. Doing the same thing.
Yeah, see, I'm not making any sense. I'm not making sense because he thinks I'm being nice to Eric July. I'm being nice to a guy on my show. I'm not being nice to Eric July. I'm being nice to a guy who, by the way, is like 1,000 times more known than I am and agreed to come on my show. And I think my favorite thing is when a guy is willing to do the funny thing. And the funny thing in this case is, he understands that Dick Masterson is scared of me and hates me. And so appearing on my show is a way for him to talk about Dick Masterson without Dick being able to clap back as hard.
Why do you think he's scared of you? What makes you think
what
that?
makes me think that, or what makes me think what is the reason he is scared of me? This is now your third question. Choose wisely.
My questions into multiple questions.
No, what was it?
No, why do you think that Dick Masterson's actually scared of you?
All right. I want to be clear on what you're asking me here, because again, you do not have more questions. Just to be clear, are you? I know I said I wouldn't pause this, but the Beans guy, has been secretly watching the show tonight, right now, the whole time. No. And then when he got brought up in the stream, he just showed up in chat. I'm not kidding. Just like Ethan Van Sciver. That might be Ethan Van Sciver's. Oh my God, wait. That might be his fucking alt account or something, because he was there for this one.
The typing.
Wow, we do need to look into that. What did he say? I didn't even see the message. I just saw his name pop up. He says, Jesse used to date a trans woman once. Her dick was bigger than his. He's got me confused with Comedy Shaman.
You dated Deb?
See, this is the deal, is they have to make
Come back, Clay.
Like, I'm not making up that Ethan Van Sciver went behind a dumpster and sucked the guy off. That's not me making that up. I didn't make up that Juju the cow is Juju the cow. These guys they're pulling out of their ass. They don't know what to do. This is the nice thing about just jumping into these communities like this. They've got nothing. If I was one of these scared, dummy loser YouTube guys where they just use a cartoon instead of their face, they would have less than nothing. What would they make fun of? My cartoon avatar? You're lying. I don't like the way you digitally color it. It's too messy, they would say.
You fold your arms when you're mad.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm a ping tuber. Yeah. Yeah, I'm what's that guy's name? It's a Gundam.
You're just a robot.
Oh God, him.
It's a Gundam. I had never seen the real life version of him before.
Oh, you saw?
Yeah, I didn't know he looked like that.
Oh my God.
Is he Indian?
What is he? What is going on? Because his avatar, you would think he's like a little white guy or something, right? And
well,
then
and if you hear him talk, he sounds like a Jersey boy.
Yeah, it turns out he's like, I think he crawled out of the mud. I'm not sure where he's from, but he's, he would not feel unwelcome in a sewer. Let me put it like that. Anyway, back to this. Are you asking me why do I think he's scared? Or are you asking me why is he scared? You understand the difference?
Why do you think?
Send Ethan the link.
I got you.
I think he's scared because he made a rule about not ever mentioning my name on his show for years. And he has directly expressed this fear to other people. And when I have in real life pranked him or made fun of him, he always, and he knows it's me, he always deflects and says it's someone else. In fact, he did it with Eric. He did it with Eric July. I sent a guy with an inflatable cow to his house, and he said Eric July did it. He knew that happened because I posted a video with my giant watermark over it that said "Pod Awful." There's no way you think it's Eric July doing it. Eric would never do that, by the way, is from what I can pick up from him. I don't
Especially
know
at that time. He was still going through that court shit with Riley. So why would you poke the bear?
I mean, it's not a question if he's scared or not. Like there's something about all right, you know what it is? He knows that I know his secrets. Everything that Maddox intimately knows about Dick Masterson, all this stuff. I'm the guy. Everything you know that's funny about Dick Masterson, I'm the guy who revealed it. Yeah. And so, the juju thing, people know that because of me. The having sex with guys off of Craigslist and at Burning Man. I'm the one who spread all this, and it's all real. This is the thing. It's all real. So who's the guy you're going to be scared of?
I mean, 80s girl.
Real whatever. Like, I'm not making this shit up.
That's true. That makes sense.
But where's the real evidence? Like I said, there's evidence that Eric shaking his fucking ass. That you didn't ask him about.
I don't know about, dude.
Be nice to him.
Let me. All right, hang on.
Because he doesn't care.
Wait, EVS asked for the link too.
Listen, I don't know about it. I don't know about it.
Okay.
I don't care about it, and I would be happy to look at it. Okay, but
all right.
But and you haven't gotten there. But at the end of the interview here, when Eric leaves, I say anybody who's got anything against this guy, you are now welcome to come on the show and provide it to me. And no one did. They were all too scared to do it. And I said, if you've got receipts on why he's lying,
you were picking people.
Hey, Swan, post the booty popping clip in chat, please.
30 seconds. You were picking people.
Everybody had the opportunity to show me and tell me and all this stuff.
You denied people too.
And nobody did.
Hell yeah. Dude, it's great to be here. Hey, PODAWFUL, how are you?
No, we're not. I'm not going to do this on this stream. We got to do it on your stream if we're doing this.
What are we doing? We're just watching your video.
Come on, don't.
Yeah, I saw you were stealing my content earlier.
Now
you I'm not allowing
here, Jesse. I transformed your.
I'm not. You didn't transform it. You sat there with your hollow eyes, staring.
I was a little bored at the end, but I quit. And when I stopped,
no, you just sat there silently watching. That's stealing. That's worse than AI art. That's worse than 3D assets.
There's no way it's worse.
That's worse than Vito ripping off all of his. Paying
I had to talk. I had to correct a few things. I had to come in there and
you didn't say anything. And then I kind of completely. You're a hollow-headed freak. You got nothing going on inside your brain, man.
Well,
I'm not doing that on this show. Nobody's watching this. Well, you can do this on your stream, or we can do this on mine. I'm not doing it here, and this is how it happens.
To come on my stream anytime.
All right, and send me a thing. Invite me on. You're gonna have to unblock me on Twitter to do it, though.
Are you blocked on Twitter?
You blocked me. You blocked me.
What are you harassing me on Twitter?
Yes.
Yeah.
My mistake.
You guys should follow Jesse on Twitter.
It'll be a great
Watch
show,
the
man.
replies. It's always
Send me a link. I'll do it, but I'm not doing it here. You're wasting your time here.
We've got 2 more questions for Jesse.
You have 2 left, and that's it. And then I'm gone.
And I'm the only one that asked a good question so far. So.
Keep jerking yourself off.
Dude, I try to every day.
It was the best question so far. He is right.
Yeah. So, do you have a question for Jesse, EVS?
No, I don't have a question for him here because he says he's only going to talk to me on my own stream. So I don't mind doing that. That's cool. Or I'll go on his stream.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
Welcome.
Yeah, I mean, either one of those is fine, man. He's got a great setup. I just have a bland kind of a camera looking at my my
all right,
dungeon
that's
here.
a good comment, Atticus.
And I'm in a laundry room.
All right.
Wait a second. I have to pause for this. He just said, I'll go on his stream. He's got a good setup. Then I go on his stream. He says he's never seen my show before.
Oh.
I have to bring up the tweet of him saying he loves my show. Now he knows that I've got a good setup and all that. That's a specific comment.
Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was.
Kind of a camera looking at my my dungeon here.
And I'm in a laundry room.
All right. So I have another question then. If we do provide the evidence of Eric July booty popping and being a lolcow, would you potentially make him one of your goons?
I mean, listen, it'd have to be something real. Listen, I've been covering a lot of weird people for a long time. To me,
you got a better
like
black guy
a
to
black
cover
dude
anyway.
shaking his butt is not crazy.
Oh, I can't wait till that episode.
I've seen way more insane stuff than that. You're gonna
That-
have to really impress me here. I guess.
That's when he was gangbanging. He was shaking his ass, man. That's pretty fucking funny.
like
Yeah,
I've seen the attempts to make fun of him, and none of them make me laugh. That's the problem.
That's fair.
Like one guy kept going like, Eric's wife looks like Michelle Obama. And then I looked
no, that's not funny.
And I looked at the pictures like she's
It's
just
not funny,
she's
not
just
because
a
of
black
this,
lady.
it's not
She doesn't
funny.
look anything like her at all.
What about his panoramic
him?
view in his comic book where he was supposed to do a splash page and instead he put it all on one page where you had to flip it like a crazy person?
There's so many
that's
splash
crazy.
pages
That's
that
so
you have
funny.
to flip the book. That's not weird at all.
I've never seen a splash page on one side.
Ethan, is that crazy?
Yes, it is. You got to
No,
be
it
able
is
to count
not.
the
That
pages.
is wild.
Oh,
you
well,
said it.
is it crazy?
I own multiple. I just want to be clear. All he said is you have to flip the book, right? There are comic books where you have to turn the comic book sideways to see. It's a 2-page. You know, they make
Grant
it basically
Morrison does that all the time.
Does it all the time. That's all he said, though. That's not what he actually meant to say. They all act like I'm retarded here in this moment, but it's because this dude described it stupid. Listen, multiple mainstream comics where that is normal.
Well, they're
That
all
is not-
wrong. It's not normal. It's defective.
It's 100% normal. They did that all the time in the 90s with like Spider-Man comics, like the fucking Todd McFarlane ones. That is so not weird at all.
What?
What?
Name a few.
I just named one. I literally just did.
No, you didn't.
You just said Tom
I just said the Spider-Man.
Jesse,
I have
you're wrong.
Spider-Man
Jesse,
comics
you're
from the
wrong.
90s.
Jesse, you're wrong. Anybody who did that, they made a mistake. Eric made a mistake. You might as well just let him admit that he made a mistake.
Or maybe I'm misunderstanding.
No, that's wrong.
The
That's
problem
wrong.
is that you have to turn the book
No.
horizontal.
No.
It's a two-page- Let me explain. It's a 2-page spread. You know what I'm talking about? And you print one half on the right-hand side and the
Oh,
other
okay.
side on the other.
That's retarded. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Yeah, you monkey.
Well, you said it retarded. Sorry.
I
don't
did.
know.
I did. Yeah, I said it ignorantly because I'm not a comic reader.
I took it the way you said it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, did he say
Let's
he's
watch,
not
he's
talking
Eric's guy?
comic. All right.
Why the fuck is talking about Eric July then?
I don't know, man. Look, I think what they ended up saying there, this is the way I took it the second time, is that it was meant to be printed as a splash page across both images, and instead they were like broken from each other. You know, the image was like Tetris the wrong way. I think that's what they mean. See, that's the thing. This is Eric July shit's in their heads. So like they can say 2 words and instantly know what thing they're talking about here. I'm on the outside. I'm not in your little world here. And it's a little world. And it's my goal to expose this tiny world to more and more people, to normal human people where they didn't even know there are adults arguing over comic books online. And by the way, it's not even like, oh, yeah, the Hulk could beat Superman. That would be a more respectable argument than what's actually going on in Comicsgate. And I've loved seeing all the comments from the, people who don't really care
where they're like, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe how invested they are in this. All of these people sound so stupid.
Let's.
It was Eric July. Let me say this. Yeah. If it was Eric July 2008, 2009, I would have probably already knocked a couple motherfuckers' blocks off. Straight up.
Yeah, cool. Shit.
I wanna shoot, baby. Shoot.
Oh man, this is nuts. Oh shit, a black guy dancing. I'm losing my mind over this. No. So yeah, this is their big get on Eric July. Can you believe it? Black people dancing in my America.
He's just expressing black joy.
This must have happened pre-Trump. We're gonna deport these freaks. He dances. Oh no!
Oh God!
I think he dances fantastic. Yeah.
You dance better than that, Carl.
I mean,
Who's that black guy we like to watch who dances?
this
That guy rules.
Oh
yeah, Buff Carell.
Yeah.
This is basically Buff Carell. Eric July and Buff Carell are basically the exact same guy, and I've always said that. We should watch a Buff Carell video.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not thinking this is
It's
weird.
Fred. It's a pizza party. We can do whatever.
It's a pizza party. We can do whatever we want, man. There's no rules when you're eating pizza.
So yeah, if it was
This is, the teachers brought out the TV on top of the rolling cart with a belt over top of it to prevent the
so it doesn't
the emotionally disturbed kid in class from knocking it over. And they've taken out a pizza, and the teacher is in the corner of the room secretly vaping.
Watching a clamshell Disney VHS tape.
Exactly. And they've ran out of stupid shit to pretend to teach to kids. They said, I don't know, I already told them the difference between cis and trans 500 times. The school year is over, I suppose.
2008, 2009, me. Oh yeah, I'm coming to see motherfucker.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. I think that's the part they think is crazy, is that he shakes his butt. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen World Star. Okay,
World
but
Star hip-hop.
they occasionally do this, folks. And pause this for a second. Pause this for a second. All right, let me just say, this dude right here on this video, you don't know it's Eric July, right? I'm just hypothetically.
No.
That's
No,
a younger Eric July.
I'm saying
Okay,
it's 2008, 2009. You don't know who Eric July is.
Okay.
This guy right here shows up to your door. You think you're dead. Like, that's it.
Hell no.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how goofy he's dancing. A black guy shows up. You're going to be scared. Okay.
Yeah, but that's
Well, not me. I'm black, so I wouldn't care.
Yeah, and that's
You're
also
going to be
because
even more
I'm
scared.
racist.
You guys kill each other more than anybody.
I wouldn't be scared. I'll just be dead, and he'll
You
probably.
should-
Be
yes,
dead.
exactly. Because
You
he
know?
would. He'd pull up and you'd be dead. That's
Yeah, we'd both. Yeah, we'd be blasting each other. You know how
If
it
he
is.
showed up in my neighborhood, the cops would have already been called before he made it to my door.
They'd
We don't
be
allow
hunting.
people- Yeah, we don't allow.
Is it
people-
possible at all? Sorry, who was the black guy? Sorry,
Right
I
here,
didn't-
Ruby King. You're good,
Ruby
man.
King? Is it
Yeah.
possible, Ruby King, that if he showed up to your door, you would think you were looking in a mirror and you wouldn't even know?
Man, I probably believe that motherfucker was probably my cousin or some shit.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
They're about the
Yeah.
same height.
And
so
you're
yeah,
gonna
that's
and
what
Ruby King, are you gonna tell me seriously that there's no video of you out there dancing, having a little fun?
No, there's not.
Not
Is
with
there-
Okay, you
is
just
there-
Or not like that. I'm not popping my ass because that shit
Yeah,
is looked
bro,
down
it's
upon in the
not that
black
he's
community.
dancing. It's that
please.
he's dancing like this.
Like a
Yeah.
fag.
Please. He's
Yeah.
just having fun. This is nothing.
Yeah, no. I agree. He's having fun, but just the booty popping.
Do you know how much gay shit black guys do and don't realize it? Like, number one, black
Tell us
black
about
dudes
black
are the
guys
most
doing gay shit, PODAWFUL.
black dudes are the most on the down low people.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
true. Yeah, that's
That
very
is a
true.
fact. Yeah.
Literally every black guy is
That
secretly
is-
gay.
That's wild.
Yeah.
The black
Not
guy's like,
every
oh,
black guy.
definitely.
Every one of them. Ruby.
Every single
Every-
one
you
of
know
them.
it's
Look at his Discord profile
God
pic.
damn it! My whole world's fucking flashing.
I mean, think about it for a second. What are black dudes into? Shoes, jewelry, and hair. You're women.
Yeah.
No, that's not true, Jesse. They're also into
Like
dancing.
nothing. I got a black dude
clothes,
popping his butt. I've seen it. Sorry.
They like it when they're feeling a
It's
certain
one of the gayest
way.
looking
I guess
things
they
I've
are
ever
just
seen.
women.
Oh no! Get the fuck out of here! Crip walking's not the
You
gayest thing
guys hold
ever.
hands with each other. You like hold
What the
pinkies and you do these little
Crip walking looks really gay.
Oh, I cannot take this shit. No.
Sorry, it's gay, man.
Yeah, Ruby, you got to realize, man.
Shut up, Cynic. It's not fucking gay,
They call
powerful.
it
It's
a
the
sea
most
walk
hood
because they
shit
spell-
ever.
They spell
Black
out the word
guys are
cock.
nerds
yeah,
and
base,
gay.
they're
and
saying
that's
in the
all.
comments.
Okay, yeah, we're nerds, definitely.
Like it's so
Yeah, yeah.
it's so funny how white people have been hoodwinked by black people into thinking they're cool. They're
Because
like
we're the real
lamest-
Jews, dog. That's why, man. You
I know,
Jews
I
are-
know. They're the lamest, dorkiest people on earth. They really are.
And that's Jesse telling you that. That's crazy.
I'm not
They're
gay.
using
I'm not a
very
dork.
good
I don't
words for
read
that.
comic books. Okay, so
He's speaking some facts, Ethan. Some facts.
I don't collect
whatever.
toys. I don't read comic books. I'm a grown man who does grown man activity. I don't pop my
So
butt.
broadcast from a spaceship with John Lennon sunglasses.
That's a
that are
show,
fucking
Ethan.
30
That's
years
a
out of date.
show.
That's your show.
Hold up, hold up,
That's
hold
a
up. You don't wear
show.
the
That's
sunglasses?
different.
I fell asleep during it, dude. I'm sorry, my eyes are hollow. At least I'm on a show with some
Ooh, I
fucking
hate
energy
hearing
now.
him say
Ruby
that. I got a
can't
tweet I
hail.
wanna
It's a
show you,
much
Jesse.
better, much more energetic show.
This is not a show. This is a stream.
Whatever.
This is a show. This is a
No,
stream.
it's not. Anything on StreamYard is a stream, and it might as well be broadcast from the hood.
Well, it is. I would know. No, you don't live in the hood. Neither do I, Ruby.
But it might as well be.
Sure. I do sag my pants canonically. When I do
StreamYard was invented so old guys and black guys could do these types of streams.
Hey,
Everywhere
I'm not fucking old, but Ruby is black. So that's
Everywhere
why-
I go, I bring the hood with me.
Remind me, we have to. There's a great Anthony Cumia clip that we have to cover.
Fuck.
Okay, remind me to do that.
We're comedy
And I'm not, huh?
Comedy shaman now.
No, trust
this
me on
Cumia
this.
clip freaking rocks, man.
No,
that's
no,
a sentence that's never been said outside of comedy shaman.
I
There's
know.
a great Opie and Anthony clip.
I know. It's but listen, if I'm covering it, you know there's a reason for it.
Oh,
And by the way, I'm not
well, and I
racist
know it's
or
going to be the
ageist, I'm just
opposite
right.
of good clip.
Oh, I
that
am
fucking
both.
shaman
I
said.
hate people and black people. That's why I keep an eye on Ruby.
I have a
Better
deep,
keep an eye on me,
profound-
boy.
I have actually a deep, profound respect for my elders, and
Yeah.
also, well, that was it.
Just the elders. Gotcha.
So, we're gonna finish this video. Y'all want to finish?
No,
watching
you
this?
have
I
two
think we
more
got the point.
questions. You have two more questions, and then I'm gone.
Give him
All right,
one and
fellas.
throw him out. One question. Why haven't you left yet?
Because I'm waiting for the two questions. That's
That was
question number one.
Question number two. You're still here?
Nope. See ya.
Bye.
Adios, PODAWFUL. Thanks for showing up, man.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That was great.
See ya.
All right, Ethan. Then.
There you go, folks. I'm like a genie. You know?
Is that Ethan Van Scribbler?
Yeah. I
hate you guys for that.
Why?
Because I've been saying it just like wormed its way into my mind way too fast, and I said it at work the other day. I was
That is
doing
too
a
much.
thing, and I was like, "Chris," and it made no sense.
Then I got the Cumia video in the side chat, Jesse.
Okay, but before we go to that, Dirk, you said there was a tweet you wanted to show me
Yeah.
based on what
Ethan said he fell asleep watching your show. If you scroll up in the side chat to where I posted a tweet.
Okay. Let me take a look at this. So yeah, he's saying that is my show. Does he love my show? Is it cool? Is it fun to look at? Is it boring? He can't decide. How fucking far do I have to scroll?
It's not far at all. It's just
I'm scrolling.
the dregs.
I'm looking there. I don't see it.
It's like one full page up is all.
What is one full page to you and one full page to me may not be the same.
That's true.
I see a crystal clear
Yes,
tweet.
that is the tweet.
That's him?
No, that is just one of the audience members, and they're just saying that, and it blew my mind. I'm still not over this tweet.
He says this about me, I guess. He says this flagot woke me up, and I had to turn off Ethan to fall back asleep. 2 hours it took, annoying AF. Wait, does that imply that he watches Ethan to go to sleep then?
Yes.
Sleep podcast.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I agree.
That's an onion of a tweet.
Yeah,
a lot of layers to that
A
one.
lot to unpack there, and I won't be unpacking any of it. Let's go to now. Here's the thing. Now, Dirk, you have posted the Anthony Cumia clip in the side chat, but what I want is Mersh covering the Anthony Cumia clip. So let me.
I think I DM'd you.
You did.
Time code.
I've got it. Let me open that up, and then we're gonna go to what is the time code here? About 3 hours and 45 minutes in.
Yeah.
Looks like it says here. All right, 3:45 ish.
Strap in, people.
Strap on, actually. All right, here we go. This is Mersh covering a Cumia
money
clip.
coming in because now all of a sudden he's popular and there's shit going on. He got lucky. And I was like, he's not going to maintain it. And I called it that the moment.
I think it's a little further ahead here. Let's.
Did you hear how jealous
There you go.
Mersh sounded when he said he got lucky?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but Mersh is
Talking
always.
about Kevin Brennan.
Everybody's lucky except Mersh. Isn't that interesting? Which explains why he's always in Vegas. That is who goes. The rubes.
That is true.
The unlucky rubes. They go to Vegas. So, just to set this up.
All of Vegas marketing is designed around suckering people with bad luck.
Vegas should literally have a billboard in it that says, Mersh, come here. And then that's it.
Welcome to Vegas, sucker.
Yeah. And just a big cardboard cutout of Mersh going with his dumb hands, you know. All right.
Now leaving Vegas, avoid toll roads.
Okay, so just to set this up, most people out there know my feelings about Anthony Cumia and Opie and Anthony. But if you don't, fuck that shit. All right. You're gay for enjoying it. You might as well be watching wrestling. And many of you out there will now be tuning out because you probably do watch wrestling. Bye. So
Good riddance.
See ya. So Cumia. Now we don't keep track of Cumia. We don't talk about Cumia, but this clip is excellent, and we need to watch it through the crossed eyes of Mersh. Because Cumia, here's what happened. He just got to get, maybe Mersh explains this. I might be setting this up for no reason, but he just got a gig on the Real Man's Radio again. He's a radio guy. And I know what you're thinking. The what? Bye, Zoomers. Okay, so now that it's just us here, Finally, we can take off our clothes and do what we've been meaning to do this entire
Unintentional Pizza Fund episode.
I just put my clothes on.
Time for the slide.
True. Glunt just got dressed. All right, we're going to keep it on YouTube for right now. So, Cumia got a job on the Real Radio, and now he's Mr. Radio again. You know, he was banned. Like, he said the N-word or something, and they kicked him off. That's why Opie and Anthony ended. And then he wasn't allowed to be on the radio anymore. And now that he's back on the Real Radio, and he within a week managed to get syndicated. You know, this is like big news. By the way, that was possible because nobody listens to the fucking radio. It's like having a ghost host a show. Who cares? Nobody is listening. You know who you should get to host a show on the radio? That tree that fell in the woods when no one was around. Because that's what this is. But now he's wearing his big boy pants, and he's now picking up some brand new ideas that nobody's ever talked about before when it comes to podcasting. Check this out.
I knew he was bitching about it today. He was saying something about it's digital. Is this it? No. Here it is.
Welcome to Mumbles, the show, by the way.
No, it's a coincidence.
Mumblin' Mersh, they call him. He's a rambling, gambling, mumbling man.
Until I was just talking about
Anthony's back on AM radio, and now already he thinks who the fuck he is.
By the way, I know I just said a moment ago that they should get a ghost to host the radio, and I know what you're thinking. Grandma, is that you? But no, no, don't get too excited. Your grandma is still in hell where she belongs. This is Anthony Cumia.
how everybody has. I was just talking about how everyone has a podcast. Everyone's new 15 minutes of fame is a podcast.
Oh yeah, that's new. That's just now been happening. Now that this man's been on the fucking radio for a week, and he's like, yeah, these people with podcasts. He's been doing nothing but podcasting he was podcasting when he was still on the air with Opie and Anthony.
And 99.9% of them are pieces of shit. They suck.
What?
They're not entertaining.
Anyway, welcome to the Anthony Cumia show.
Yeah, that's his fault.
Over here on censored.tv, previously Compound Media, which fucking failed because it was filled with garbage, literally who podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
I called it, I think accurately, I've called it digital panhandling. This is
Oh, man. Next he's going to call them e-waitresses.
Now, I don't know when this clip happened, but I didn't see it until yesterday. The day before yesterday, we did an episode talking about, of course, digital litter. And it's funny because somebody in the comments got mad saying, I can't believe this guy is claiming he invented the phrase digital litter. And I didn't claim that, by the way, but I did say that I said it 6 years before certain other people started saying it. Certain other people who are watching.
Yeah.
They're
We're
watching,
part of a tribe.
yes. Who are watching every episode of Pod Awful. And I know they're watching because they tell me they are. And I don't think I coined I'm sure somebody managed to put those two words together before me, but I can't find any proof. I would love to see some proof. I can't find it. Now, here's the thing. Have I ever said digital panhandler before? I'm not 100% sure. Let me just keep watching this for a second.
Who said that term?
Mersh has to really gather himself. Hang on a second. He fell asleep. Mersh, wake up!
I'm going to start copywriting and trademarking things before I say them.
Are you going to do it?
Know how to.
Are you going to do it the way I do it, which is by taking someone else's copyright and just saying it's mine now and then selling T-shirts with throat goat on it? Because I'm not sure that you're allowed to just do that. How are you going to copyright these things, Mersh? Traveling time? Does Mersh have access to a time machine? And if so, why is he poor?
On my sheet.
I'm going to get Uber to the patent office right next to my house.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get this ready.
Do they got a patent office inside my Walmart?
God damn it, I was just going to make that joke.
When was the first time anyone in this audience ever heard the specific phrase digital panhandling?
Probably when I said it about you. I would guess. I would say it was right around the time where I said he might as well move to the Florida Panhandle because he is such a digital panhandler. I believe the first term we used was e-waitress. I have a feeling of all the times I've made the panhandle joke, this one might have come up at some point. Mersh thinks by the way, here's what I would like. I would like a time machine to travel time to find one instance of Mersh ever saying this phrase I've never heard him say before. He seems to think he invented this. Let me be clear, Mersh, it doesn't matter. Cumia didn't invent it. You didn't invent it. This idea, you're about to hear, this is so funny. When I was watching Ethan Ralph's stream about me and Ethan Van Sciver, he got mad because at the beginning of it, I start going, stop it. I'm not going to sit here through all of your fucking super chats. It's so annoying. This grifting,
just panhandle. It's me talking about it. And Ethan's like, well, he's making fun of the way I make my living. I'm going to skip past this. Which fine. I get it. You want people to send in the super chat. So, of course, you're going to skip that. But how many times, even just this week, have you heard me saying that all of these things, I just did it in that video we were just playing. This is not a show. This is a stream. There's a difference in it. And the difference is you do it for money. And this is exactly what I was saying for Ethan Van Sciver, is you're not making a show, you're grifting. It's just a grift. And now that he's on the radio, Anthony Cumia thinks he's got something to say about it. Never said it before. Literally was running a podcast network and never said anything about this.
Thank you, Goofy.
I didn't even think of that at first, that like he had a bunch of those terrible podcasts on his network. I was just thinking about the fact that like most of the shitty podcasts he's talking about are trying to be Opie and Anthony. Okay. You made this happen.
Yeah, we're getting to that, Cole. Don't jump ahead of me. Hold tight. Okay.
Sorry.
We were watching this last night, and I was losing my mind over this. You have Anthony Cumia to thank for Gino Bisconti, for Chrissy Mersch, the female Mersch, by the way, of the internet, Chrissy Mayer, same guy basically as Mersch. By the way, proving Mersch's theory that if he had tits, he'd be more popular. I take that back. He has tits. You know what I mean.
Body type.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
If he was a lady with tits.
If he had hair, that would be his
yes. Yes. So who else was on that fucking network? I mean, Gavin was on listen, the Cumia's network took off because Gavin was on it. Gavin's good. Gavin is funny. But every single other show that was on that fucking network is garbage. Oh, I just remembered a show that was on that network for a while. Red Bar Radio. Anyway, let's keep playing this.
Saying it, I heard you say that 4 years ago.
That still would not be, because I started making fun of you, according to Mersch, about 12 and a half years ago, I think was the latest Kanan on that, but at least 6 years ago. So there's no way. So you said it 2 years after I started saying it specifically about you.
Jim Enward, you called yourself the internet piano man, but I am.
The internet piano handler. I'm the internet
piano. So he's admitting to being a gay guy?
That's just a panhandler inside the bar,
yes,
right?
That's it. The point of that is you're flipping him a quarter to play the jukebox, basically. That is what Nightwave is. That's why it sucks. It is what?
It is what it is.
I'm just
and it's Nightwave, so it's at the end of the day.
At the end of the fucking day, man. Oh my God, I've messed up. Never mind. I was going to play it, but I messed up my soundboard for a second. We're just going to move on.
It's a pizza party.
Hey, guys.
It's a pizza party.
It's a fucking
pizza.
Hey, grab your somebody tonight will be winning a pizza.
P-I-Z-Z-A.
It's very sticky. I put hot honey all over it, and now my hands and my face are all...
Man, how good is hot honey on pizza? That's a pretty good thing.
Hot honey's great.
Never had that.
Drizzle that hot honey.
Guys,
you gotta try that mad honey.
Can I make a fucking recommendation? Hot honey.
Yeah.
Just pour it down your throat.
Just in general, yeah, it is.
KFC has hot honey chicken now.
Hot honey.
That probably sucks, though.
I used to like season 2 of PODAWFUL, basically. I used to
phase 2 or season 2?
Season 2. I used to shill a brand called Mike's Hot Honey. This dude paid me in hot honey to shill. I'm not joking. I lived in Brooklyn, and he was in Brooklyn as well, I think. And he was like, if you talk about my hot honey on your podcast, this is like 2010. If you talk about my hot honey on your podcast,
I'll give you free hot honey. And I went, that's a deal, man. That's a good deal for me. And this is at a time when nobody would have like given me money for an advertisement on a podcast. And I don't mean me. I mean most people. Like podcasts with advertisements. This wasn't a thing, believe it or not. Anthony Cumia, it wasn't a thing. And so I was like, yep, you got a deal. And now Mike's Hot Honey is the leading brand of hot honey.
It is.
If you go to
Damn, you
find
should've
hot honey, it's Mike's.
You should have got stock options.
Really should have. Unfortunately, what happened was I just wanted to eat the hot honey. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I don't know. You want to buy, throw a few bucks in the thing? Cool. Have I ever screamed at people like Aaron?
Yes.
Okay, well, let me go to my notes here. Let's see. I don't know for sure. I just have a feeling if I go to clips and timestamps in the Discord, let's see. Is there any proof of Mersh ever screaming at people about...
Sorry, it's only coming through the right channel.
Okay, I don't know what
but
that was
why? But why? But why? But why?
Okay, that's just the most recent clips of, I don't know. I'm positive I've seen Mersh yelling at people because they weren't giving him enough money. I think it would
Back
take...
when he had vitality and energy.
This would take like a Reddit detective about half a second to find a clip of this, I'm sure.
I'm talking about Goofy Boots knows. How many times have you heard me specifically say the term digital panhandling?
By the way, Goofy...
Twice now.
Goofy Boots in the chat was like,
You unoriginal fucking pedo faggot fuck.
Groveling. It's begging. It's no different than when you walk down the street in New York City and see a bum sitting on the sidewalk with a sign
he said bum.
and a plate, and they just want you to give them money.
Jesse?
They're begging.
Huh? Oh, don't worry about it.
What are they offering you? Nothing. Maybe they can't offer you anything. I don't know. I've seen some people in Times Square. They hit a spackle bucket, play a little tune.
See that, Jim? I'm that guy.
You're the guy with the spackle bucket? That's not.
Yeah, the busker.
By the way, you don't know what a spackle bucket is, number one. We could probably send you some with a thing of concrete. Number two, you don't do that even. And those guys blow. Everybody hates the dudes in Times Square. Like he's making fun of podcasters by saying that they're lower than this. Being that guy also who's not good. You don't want to be like, yeah, I'm that guy. I'm the stinky Mexican in an Elmo costume.
Yeah,
Trying to take a
Mercer's dressed in
photo.
a dirty Spider-Man costume, and you get to take a picture with him.
Yes, and he like strong arms a child into giving him a tip.
Dude, you think you're cool? Today, somebody stepped over me on their way to work and complained about me when he got to work because he had to step over me. This fucking bum in the road.
Dude, I'm making waves. I'm sort of the wave. I'm the wave in the sidewalk. People are stepping over me.
They jump
I'm the spackle bucket, nigga.
around and do flips, or they're dressed like Elmo. They're giving you something, whether you want it or not, whether it's good, whether you're averting your eyes, like in the case of Sandy Kane, is a whole nother story. But they're giving something in return of your charity, your donation, whatever you want to call it. The bum, the panhandler.
Now, of course, a normal, like if Mersh wasn't a lol cow, and we know he is a lol cow because
I'm a lol cow,
and also because we got a brand new one here, guys. Check this out.
Mersh is a lol cow. Mersh is a lol cow.
So if he were not a lol cow, he would be watching this and he would be wincing. He'd be going, he's talking about me. Ow, 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 ow. He thinks that this doesn't apply to him. And then immediately after this clip, you'll see that it in fact does.
Is just sitting there And by their very nature of being a lazy bum or a mental patient.
When he said just
that's
sitting there, I looked at Mersh.
Yep.
Guess what?
Yeah, he was just fucking sitting there. He even, when he said that, Mersh looked over like, can he see me? He was like this.
This is like an exercise in self-unawareness that's never been done.
All of a sudden, Mersh had the Aaron Imholt demon over here, and he checks over there. He's like, is that Anthony Cumia watching me right now?
That's all they're doing. And they expect you to
He buries a lot of people in this.
throw money.
You are like the top. You're at the bottom of the mass grave here, okay? You were the first guy thrown in.
Money at them for just that. Well, podcasting has become that.
Become?
Digital panhandle.
Every time he says, aren't you ready for him to say litter? Digital.
Yes.
Digital bums sitting there doing
almost sounds
nothing,
like he's trying
supplying
not to
nothing,
say
giving you nothing, and just expecting.
Cumia should be sitting there going,
I know.
Honestly, after the week I've had, so many shows have been covering me. I say shows, streams have been covering me. And I should just, every show from now on, just in case someone ever wants to cover it, I should just go, oh, and by the way, it's just out of nowhere. Apropos of nothing, this guy's a fucking gay guy! And then, sorry, I got to do it for the StreamYard people too. What the fuck? How did 5 different little fags get in here? They're always over there on StreamYard. There we go. And that covers everything. You should just do that from now on.
You to deal out your little super chat change. Here you go, old timer.
Now, I guess
Old
he's
timer?
Well, I think he's talking about this Kevin Brennan guy that Mersh was just playing. And I only assume that because Kevin Brennan, I had no idea. He looks like a reanimated fucking corpse at this point. It looks like somebody did, last second brain surgery on him as like a Hail Mary to bring him back to life. Some sort of Frankensteinian style reanimation project was done on his head. And so I guess he's calling him an old man. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's what it all is. That's all the super chat is.
Hit the road.
And Ethan Ralph, when he was mad at me for saying this, he was like, doesn't Jesse take super chats? I'm sure. In fact, I'm positive. And then slowly he's like, oh, wait, no, he's got that pizza fund. I complimented him on that. And it's like, yeah, man. And listen, not everybody could do that. Not everybody could have a paywall. Maybe super chats make sense for some people. That's fine. Just make sure you inform the audience that what you do is a stream and not a podcast and not a show. What you're doing is streaming. In fact, just call it a grift. Maybe that should just be what the word is from now on. When people say grifter, it's the same way they used to say streamer or podcaster. Hey, look, he's a grifter. That's my job. Oh, what do I do for a living? I'm a grifter. What can you do?
Was the old.
I'm blown away.
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah.
I'm blown away there hasn't been a famous podcast at this point where somebody just goes on the podcast and says, hey guys, welcome. We're going to play internet videos and steal your money. Everybody send in super chats. Fuck you. Like that. Isn't that. That's that on the surface.
Yeah.
That's honest.
I think there are those. I think they're just shit that are so big we don't watch it. I think that's perfectly normal actually at this point for like big.
I guess that's what all the
YouTubers.
titty streams are.
Well, no, they have to pretend like they're actually the girlfriend of every guy in chat without letting any other guy in chat know that.
Oh, okay.
It's what a delicate balance it is to be Amaranth and have so many boyfriends at the same time. And some of them want to come in her house and fucking shoot her. And she's now just allowed to murder, I guess. Sorry, Your Honor, but she's the one with her tits out on the internet. Maybe she should have a gun in her face.
Old statement. Could you spare a dime for a fellow American who's down on his luck? Hit the road. Remember that, Bugs Bunny?
Was that
Instead
Charlie
of
Adler for a
the
second?
stick with the bandana
That's called a bindle, Anthony.
Bindle.
I'm not as old a man as you, and I somehow know what a bindle is.
With his
Isn't this the guy that was just calling people old timer as an insult?
Yes.
some of his goods in it. It's a computer and a
vittles
camera. That's all you need, right? And instead of that little jingle of change,
Why does he
in
have a
their
studio
cup,
then if that's all you
it's
need?
a super chat. But you're still a
I thought that was
bum.
Steven Crowder's
You're a
studio.
bum.
I think he's saying it. I think he's being sarcastic when he says that's all you need is a mic. He's saying like
okay.
anybody thinks because they can just buy this shit. You can literally go to Amazon and buy my first podcast, a little boy's podcasting kit, and just get whatever you
And
need.
your ring light and your makeup.
Your ring light, your red and black foam squares for your wall.
Your Blue Yeti.
That's going to do a lot. And
RGB mic.
Your Blue Yeti. No, yeah, you know what? Dirk's right. Actually, they've upgraded the Blue Yeti
Yeah.
to the RGB
Quadcast now.
Yeah, you got to get
Yep.
you got to get your quadcast on, baby. Take a look at
Get
this.
this.
This is it. You want to be a podcaster?
Yep.
You need
Yeah.
this little gay thing right here, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty much.
That's
how
why
you
we
do
call
it.
Dirk the Quad Father.
Jules.
Who's up
'Cause-
next
Whoa,
for
whoa, whoa,
Mr.
wait.
Weed Gaming?
Hang on a second. Listen to this.
Of change in their cup, it's a super chat. But you're still a fucking bum. You're a bum, Jules.
What?
Oh,
Shout
he's a bum.
out! Explosions!
Okay, I hate the guy, but he just woed my buddies.
He's going to be putting that on his soundboard, by the way. You're a bum, Jules. That's going on the red bar. You'll have to wait 6 entire months for it. Yeah. Spiderweb fingers. You will have to wait until he grows back a little bit more neck meat. He must replenish before he can come back on stream again. But that will be added to the soundboard.
Because without
And
a
turkey,
job
trash.
or money,
Man, that
You're
guy's
just
wrist
like
had
them,
gotten so
a
thin, I
bum.
thought he had an extra bone in him, like in the middle.
now you're a bum.
2 bones.
And that's the majority of podcasts.
That's your fucking fault, Opie and Anthony. And I'm going to call him Opie and Anthony from now on. I've just decided his name is Opie and Anthony. Okay?
Is that not his name?
Opie and
That's the one
Anthony.
who's
Really bad,
Anthony?
which is good.
Opie and Anthony ruined an entire generation of podcasters. It's that fucking simple. We have
Ruined
Mersh,
stand-up, too.
we have Royce, we have all these people, and this fucking leather handbag is to blame for it. Your shitty show. And by the way, it was always shitty. I used to give it a little modicum of respect. I used to say that maybe, just maybe, in its day, it was good. No longer. No. I now know it was always, you know what? I'll just wrap it up with 2 words. It stinks. Because that's all they're saying the whole time on that fucking show. Oh, dude, it stinks. Dude, it stinks. It's basically
Tom Gully's going to be
It'd be better
very
to have
unhappy
the
with
Critic
us.
podcast.
It is basically, yes, it is the critic, which I love to see. I hate that phrase is ruined for me because I love saying it stinks because of the critic. Remember the critic, Jay Sherman?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Jay Sherman. You had, what's the guy's name? John Lovitz. He was Jay Sherman. He was a movie critic, and his interpretation of movies is, it stinks. And that is a great thing, but it's not 4 hours of radio, okay? And when the only thing you punctuate it stinks with is a joke about you being a pedophile, then here's my review. It stinks, okay? So I am sick and tired of it. This motherfucker right here is the Ramona Flowers to dudes like Mersh, to dudes like Quad Father, Ian Ellis. Who else? I mean, you name it.
Comedy
Name a guy.
Shaman.
Comedy She-Man. Fuck that, though. Big name dudes.
Like well-known
Mike Redbar.
grifters, obviously. Redbar was literally doing Opie and Anthony until one.
Gavin McGinnis to an extent, I feel like.
Here's the thing. I said earlier, Redbar was on Anthony Cumia's gay podcast network, and he was doing Opie and Anthony, just a direct ripoff of Opie and Anthony up until the day he was fired from Cumia's network. And then he went, I'm Howard Stern now, Jules. That's it. That's the fucking secret. You name it. And if I think it stinks, it either involves wrestling or Opie and Anthony. It turns out every time. And then guess what I found out? Sometimes if you were to listen to Opie and Anthony, these motherfuckers are talking about wrestling.
Of course.
It shouldn't be possible. And yet, it's true. These guys all love wrestling. They all love Opie and Anthony. Some sort of diseased 6-year-old brain combination of these two elements have led to the digital panhandling you're talking about. Now, and I don't know enough about Opie here to know what his early days podcasts were like. Maybe he was asking for donations. I would love to know. I need to know, back when he first started, when he was still on air as a legitimate radio man, was he going on to his basement streams at night? And I'm not saying that derogatorily. He literally did them from his basement. Was he going onto those and asking for tips? Was he going on there and asking for donations? I have to know, because I have a feeling now that must be it. It's got to be that all these guys who have been, all these Copy and Anthony's, all these Opie and Ape-thonies, every single one of them must have seen him do it at some point and went, that's me now. No, I'm that guy.
There are people, in the circles I watch of this, there are people that do contribute. They write.
Are you one of them, by the way? Have you ever seen this guy's show? It's just, guess what? It's his Twitter timeline. It's all it is. And he's not adding to it. He's not like making something happen on that timeline. That would be different. If you were sitting there and like trolling people on Twitter and then you want to show it to me on your show, have at it. That's fucking content. If you were causing some sort of big scene or splash, let's go for it. If you're sitting there and reading the same fucking news stories that everybody is reading that day on Twitter, you are Chat GPT.
Topics.
Is this what, again, Anthony, is this what you're saying is good content?
No. And you know why he's not, shit. You know why he's not saying that? Because he now knows he's on Mersh's show. Here's the thing. I don't know if you know this or not, but when Mersh brings you up on his program, you become self-aware of it. Like it's like a ringing in your ears. He can now, if he wanted to, he could break free from the constraints of,
whistling through the pine trees,
the temporal reality he's currently in here, and he could actually turn and look at Mersh if he wanted to. So no, he doesn't think that he is good content. Not now. This is the proof. The second you're in this box on Mersh's stream, unless you're going DDoS, 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 then no.
Would it be funny to call Mersh
set up? It looks like he hunched over Catan style. He's got a grandma hunch.
Two of you talked at once, and so I didn't hear what either of you said. But here's what I'll do to fix that. Ignore that you said anything and continue playing the video.
As long as him talking, as long as the him talking to clip playing ratio is in sync, he's giving you something. This is terrible.
You were sitting there rigging your dab during the clip.
Jesus Christ. And this is from a clip channel. We got to skip ahead.
It's a mess. So, Shuli's shows, Trainables and,
and
Uncle Rico.
Shuli's a genius.
Blunder Years.
And I see people right now in my chat room having opinions on Opie. They're like, Opie's this, Opie's that. If you even have an opinion on it, you're part of the problem.
You know, the names alone are hilarious. They work. They're providing something. If they were just sitting there, staring at the feed, waiting for super chats to come in.
Mersh is, I'm not joking. I know where his computer setups are. He's looking right now to see if he's got any buy me a coffees coming in. That's exactly what's happening in this moment.
I'm sorry. No offense. I like Shuli. Shuli's always been nothing but nice to me. But can we, like, is that really the first show that came to mind, Anthony? Like, wow, the Shuli, man, Shuli stuff is next level. He's changing the game. Like, come on, man. Like, that's.
Well, you know who never comes to mind to anyone who is not me? You know who's really changing things? Mersh.
You're insulting your audiences.
Who is Shuli?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I will never know. I don't want to know. If you're in the chat room typing it right now to try to explain it to me, you're banned.
Intelligence.
The real answer is that it's a guy that Comedy Shaman came up with in his head, and somehow it leaked out like a tulpa into the rest of the world.
Exactly.
A bunch of old timers just hanging on.
Should we start calling ROTC Copy and Can't funny?
Yes.
It sounds weird, and it's so obviously
It's weird. Isn't it weird?
Like cronyism bullshit. That you're like, yeah.
You mean the Mersh effect cronyism bullshit?
Hey, oh, Mersh effect. Capo, come to me and kiss the ring. When I think about real good shit, like cutting edge stuff, like Shuli.
Okay, well, we'll just take a break here while you suck. And by the way, I know that we're taking a break from you sucking for you to do this, but look at this. He's like, he tried to blow a ring, failed, and then just went with it.
Say what you want about me. I'll tell you what's good, even if it's shit that I don't like. Like,
yeah, but your opinion is less than trash. Who gives a shit if you think something's good? You think this is good.
Even if it's...
You thought this was good. Your entire adult life. Oh, man, it's just like the Comicsgate people. Your entire adult life should not be comic books. Your entire adult life should really, really not be based on Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony is everything to you. And you knew he was a pedo, by the way. You knew that because he said it on the show. They used to say it. I've heard it. And now Mercer's like, he's a pedophile, so actually I think he sucks. Okay, then stop trying to be him. Because that leads me to wonder if maybe you're trying to be him in other ways.
I mean, people I don't like personally, or they don't even have to be people I don't like personally. They just have to be people that, you know, have been dicks to me in some way, and I have no reason to tell you they're good. But like, unlike Anthony, I'm not.
Can we just put the Tasmanian devil over top of him? Just going.
I go, you know, like Shuli, the guy that sucks my dick all the time. He's a genius.
By the way, somebody sucks your dick. They probably, you know, you should consider them to be a genius. You should be like, wow, you are the smartest fucking.
How many times have I told you Mike David's a genius?
How many times have I told you Ethan Van Sciver is a genius? Listen, when I say this man's a genius, I'm saying, I mean, I don't know. He's the GOAT of geniuses, if you know what I'm saying.
He's like Super Mensa
He's
or
a
something.
spit on it savant.
He's joined a version of Mensa. It's off of Craigslist, but it's a version of Mensa. Listen, they have their meetups behind a dumpster in Lodi, New Jersey, but he's genius, this guy. I mean, when I say this guy's smart, he's smart.
How many times have people tried to come in here and try to bait me into, you know, oh, well, you know, Mike David made fun of you once. So isn't he an untalented kike fuck? And
that's what you do with me, though. Me, the guy where there are multiple clips of you dying laughing at how funny my show is and how funny I am and telling people to go watch Pod Awful. And then I made fun of you. And now I'm a kike fuck.
And it's like, no, he's really good. He's very good at his thing.
You don't say it about him because you're still hoping that one day you can get a little steez. You can get a little clout. You are such a fucking chaser. And when I say chaser, I am talking about bug and not
Bug
clout.
chaser.
Yes, bug.
Ambulance.
Why would I do that? You know?
Why would you do that? To look like a man? To not take it lying down? Ethan Van Sciver style.
Fuck. Before COVID, me and Royce were scheduled to be a part of Skanks Fest South.
And then COVID came and it turns out we sucked.
In Houston.
Why would COVID
Scheduled
change
to get
that?
married.
What exactly about COVID changed those plans? Or did you guys
Comedy got too good.
Yeah, you know what? Turns out you had to be vaccinated, I guess, or something.
Wasn't COVID like 5 years ago at this point? He's
don't
still
know.
like,
It was like
fuck,
7
dude,
years ago.
You almost got on Skank Fest.
I got to be honest. Every time COVID gets brought up, I completely forgot about it until that moment. And I'm like, what?
In Texas. And then COVID happened, and the mystique of Skankfests grew over the pandemic. So by the time they came back and all these comedians blew up,
It was already a thing by COVID.
we were old hat and we just weren't popular enough to be part of Skankfest. We get blown off all the time now.
You weren't popular enough.
So what actually
then.
happened was that Skankfest blew up and they decided we can get better people.
Yes.
Easy.
Yeah. Turns out we
Yeah,
can get
comedy
Louis
got
C.K. to show up, so we don't really need Mersh. By the way, like, they were never invited. This is a lie. This is a lie. Like, Louis J. Gomez, they've talked to him. I have too. He's very easy to talk to. And he was probably like, oh, yeah, dude, yo, doggy. Yeah, you can come to, yeah, I'll get you in. He probably said he'd get them in, knowing that they probably wouldn't even take him up on that offer. And then once they got there, the guy at the door would be like, I've never heard of you. You're not on the list. They're like, no, I'm performing. It's me, Mersh. He's like, no. It could literally say on the marquee, Skanks Fest, starring Mersh. And the guy at the door would be like, I'm going to have to check with somebody here because there's no way. There's no way that's right. And while Mersh is standing there, they bring out a cherry picker and start taking the letters off of the marquee just to make sure.
Like gas digital and shit. But I'll still tell people like Lewis is fucking hilarious. Big J, like there's people over there that are great. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, and now it's the Toxoplasmoid show. This is a show. This is a real show. Anyway, send him money for his cats.
Why are you being so
You
beggy?
think Mersh watched They Them by Jay Okerson?
I've got that open here. I've been just debating whether or not we should watch it. He put out Them. They is not out yet, I don't think. But Them is out, and I've been debating.
How did
if
you
we
release
should
Them
look at it.
first?
It makes no again. I don't want to relitigate this. We've been over it, and the correct answer is I'm a big dumb Jinko's wearing retard. Okay, I don't know.
That's still one of the best jokes ever said. I think it was Sven that said, like, yeah,
jorts.
when they're YouTube shorts from Jay Okerson, they should be called jorts.
YouTube jorts is very funny. Yeah, Sven. You know what? Sven actually watched the first like 4 minutes of the special and then gave up. I saw it on his stream, and before he did it though, he was like, all right, let me ask you guys, what do you think he's gonna talk about in this? Let me see. Jews, gay people. He's going to make a joke about a black guy, and he was like pussy, boobs, dick, and balls. And then I swear to God, within 4 minutes, he did all of them. Sven nailed every. That's why I don't know if I should even bother playing it now, because Sven nailed every single thing he was going to do.
I had that moment on Twitter. I commented on one of Jay Okerson like celebrating the thing, like, oh yeah, I can't wait to see like disabled guy, black man, Jewish fella, and somebody else, an interracial couple in the front row. And then, like, I watched the video I was commenting on, and there's an interracial couple in it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, fuck.
It's like I told
Christ.
Finn, they're going to seat them up front just to make it. It's fake. Crowd work's fake. There's now a video, by the way. I saw this on my timeline. There's a giant, tons of views video released like the other day by some guy where he's like, why is all stand-up crowd work now?
Why are you being like this? Why are you being like this? Why are you being like this? Oh, he's a good boy. Look at this guy.
I can't tell if he's talking to his cats or show me kitties.
He's trying to fool his cat into showing its asshole so he can get hard.
Yes, come on.
So that Ray Ray can make more mugs.
Yeah.
Come on. What you doing?
Okay, now this is the point where, again, reality and time and space should break, and the video of Anthony Cumia should turn and look and go, what the fuck are you doing? What is this?
What you doing? What you doing, man? Baboosh. Baboosh.
Beepity
Baboosh.
Dooba diva doo.
Come on, you fucking faggot. All right. Anyway.
You remember that Adult Swim show, Bubba Booge? It would be like, what are you? You're a bum. You're a bum.
So he starts playing again, and it's like, oh, he is talking to him. I guess it worked.
There's segments during the show where, of course, you're going to read the comments for people that are giving you super chats. And even that is presented in an entertaining way. You're not just reading a ledger. It's like you're sitting there reading a tax document, your yearly tax form, some of these people. So that's great.
And the dude that I think they're talking about, this Kevin Brennan guy, his whole show is nothing but him reading super. There is nothing else going on. It's just him going one after the other. Huh? What does this say? Let me see this. What is this? Fucking retard lovers 69 says, Kevin, is that me? Huh? Kevin, you're fucking gay. Me? I'm gay? I don't think so, pal. What does it say?
Well, you're selling the show to me now, so.
Kevin Brennan's the fucking retard.com says, go to kevinbrennan'stheretard.com. Why? How do I do that? What's an internet browser? Huh? Kevin Brennan. How do you spell that? Okay, it says here 2 N's and an A. kevinbrennan'stheretard.com. Let me see what this is. Enter.
Type that into the chat immediately.
Oh, wait a second. Is this just a link to my stream, me live right now? And then it starts looping. Huh? What does it say? Huh? Kevin Brennan says what?
It just says I'm a retard. Kevin, is that me?
Who's that talking right now? Is that me?
Is that just Kevin? Am I Kevin?
Is that
Who's
me
that at
talking?
the door?
Now
Hold
what
on,
does
let
it
me
mean?
look this up.
Okay.
Kevin
One
Brennan.
For $50. Some guy in chat says worst impression ever. I've never watched his show. If that was even similar, that would be a shock. I don't really know what he sounds like. I just heard him talking on Mersh's clip here before.
And who are these podcasts? Of course, Carell and Company.
The fact that he's bringing these guys up and he's not just saying that's one of the worst offenders of the Opie and Anthony copy and apethony curse is they're just doing Jocktober. You've got to say that. You've got to say, he should literally say, he could end these guys' careers. You really hate this shit, Cumia? Just go, I got to be honest, these guys you got to stop. You literally ripped me off. And I should sue you. You should just say that. Obviously, you can't do that, but you should say it.
Carell has great guests. He just does a critique of podcasts. Oh, it's not his own material. He's using other people's podcasts. His own material is the fact that you can't just sit there and play someone else's shit. With
While Cumia is saying this, Mersh is just ignoring the clip and talking to his cat. What my cat say? I'm not listening to you, cat, unless you send me $50.
with yourself in the corner and just, oh, look at this idiot.
He's in the corner. That's the corner man. He doesn't even hear him. He doesn't even know what's happening. Woo! Mersh is sitting there getting talked about and just, he is so this guy that he doesn't even get to hear the criticism about himself. He might as well get up and go buy a sandwich at the store, Hassan style, just leave his empty chair in the corner and say, oh, I'll be right back. Commentary.
That doesn't work. There's a way you do it. There's something you're supplying in that format, and they do it very well. And when people decide to show their appreciation through giving them money, whether it's super chats, if they're on that platform, or Patreon, or what have you, it's because they are getting something in return. The vast majority.
Oh, here's a retarded chat. This is from Glacier Mountain Comics in chat, who definitely isn't big mad that his throat goat got reamed. He says, who irons your hair? And I actually have an answer for that. My genetics, because I'm not a disgusting Mexican or Indian. Being white just makes it come out of your head like this. And that's something that a lot of these guys would never know. I had a lot of people in my replies on Twitter. I had an Indian guy losing his fucking mind on Twitter at me, telling me I'm rich, I have a suit, he kept saying. I said, I mean, I have a toilet, so what? I'm still above you, you know? You're basically an untouchable as far as I'm concerned. And then he said, look at my profile picture, I'm wearing a suit. And then you look at his profile picture, it's just a blazer. He doesn't even have a suit, and it didn't fit him properly. Some of those strangest people. One guy kept losing his mind. His name was Frog Tony. And this dude, somebody sent me a photo. They're like, you know, this is the guy who's trying to make fun of you on Twitter right now, right? He was on the Dick Show. The picture was from the Dick Show. This guy looked like an extra at Jabba's palace. Okay, I've seen about 15 of him crawling around the Mos Eisley Cantina, if you catch my drift. His teeth, speaking of drifts, his teeth, like Brittany Venti's eyes, are just moving further and further away as you continue throughout life. Some of the absolute most fucked up looking mutants I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, you wouldn't understand it, but yeah, this is just what white people look like. There used to be some in America.
That Indian guy was wearing like his father's costume blazer with a totally unmatched suit and no socks.
Yes, yeah, no. Well, Indian people, the fact that he wasn't wearing sandals was like a miracle. You know,
it was crazy. He was wearing shoes, but still, it's just like you're filthy. Everybody thinks you're filthy. You don't get to talk about other races.
I literally asked him, like, do you own a toilet? And he was like, yes. And he answered me seriously because he knew that might be an issue. And then I said, is it just a hole in the floor? Because that doesn't count. And then he didn't respond. So
of everyone else are bums, digital bums.
Can I just show you the picture of Frog Tony real quick? I gotta do it.
Please.
Because it's
so funny.
Oh, this is here. Hang on a second. This just came up instantly. This is one of the guys. I don't know. Oh, this is the guy. I mentioned the puppet man. They've all got a puppet man. You want to see the guy about? Here's why he uses puppets. This guy had the nerve to say something. Okay.
Who?
So, yeah.
What
is that?
That's real.
That's a guy?
Now, obviously, he has fetal alcohol syndrome. And I'm not saying that because of the lack of philtrum, the short mid face, and the eyes. I'm saying it because he's Scottish. And I told him he looks like, by the way, nice Oshkosh Bagosh leather jacket. I told him he looks like a kid who, made a wish with a genie to become a real boy and it went south. It backfired, I think is what I said on that one.
Aw.
Yeah, it was a monkey's paw sort of situation.
He's a monkey's paw real boy.
Yeah, and then here's the other guy. I would love to see this Glacier.
Also, I think he
comic.
just has fetal syndrome. He's just a fetus.
Look at that.
Oh god.
There's Frog Tony. I literally just he kept posting like just normal photos of me. Just like he posted one of the pictures he posted was just my like graphics, like it has images of me in there, but it's just like graphics from the show. It was like basically a plug for Pod Awful. It was crazy. And then I just responded to him with this and nothing but LOL, and that was a meltdown. He quote tweeted this like 15 times afterward, and then I asked him, what did I say to him? Oh my god, I wish I could remember what my reply to this was. I said, oh hey man, I need to park my truck. Can you smile? Which was fun. But anyway, yeah. See, these guys are all like Mexican and Indian. And also pulled out of a river, whatever that is. So, like, yeah, they don't understand this whole thing about a guy with straight hair. It's like, I know that the numbers are dwindling for white people, but they do still exist. And by the way, it's about to get really bad for those who don't have straight hair. Enjoy. See ya, Frog Tony. Enjoy the swamp. From whence you came, you shall return. You are being deported. The pendulum is swinging back.
And it's
he goes
Brennan.
Deep. Oh, there you go.
Obviously.
Wow, the chat just lost it. I didn't even before I said anything about those guys. They just the very look of them, the chat is losing it over them.
Still, I'm not one of these people that say I don't watch, I don't listen. I think that's such a ridiculous cop-out.
He's gonna go in on niggas.
Phony thing to say. Oh, him? I don't even know what
he's been going in on you for 10 minutes.
Well, Mersh wasn't paying attention because he was just in the corner.
What's his name?
I know. It's just so insane. Like, he's going on about this. Like, he's one of the guys. Like, yeah, I know. I'm on his side. Me and him, we're kind of the same. He's talking about you. You're the gay guy.
This is the right down here, the lower right-hand corner of a screen. That's the cuck chair of the internet right there. That's what this is.
Oh, yeah. I've never heard it. Bullshit. First of all, bullshit. Secondly, why would I say I don't? I watch all those guys. Not every show, but enough to know what's going on. And from what I've seen,
clip it.
Kevin has just spiraled down into this pit of...
I spiraled down into a pit of...
What's a pit?
I gotta see him now. Hang on. What's his show called?
That's not a pit. That's a hole.
What's his show? I know it's called MLC, but what does that stand for? Does anybody know?
No clue.
None of us know.
I mean,
I've never heard of
Mersh watches him before he's watching.
I'll just type Kevin
Mersh is
Brennan.
watching Kevin Brennan before. Okay.
Kevin Brennan should be enough, right?
That's
Kevin
what he loves company.
Huh?
Something loves company.
Somebody said so. Oh, Misery Loves Company. Yes. Yeah, because actually typing in Kevin Brennan did not return any results. Misery Loves Company. Oh my God. Company podcast.
Misery Loves Company? What does that even mean? Is that a show?
All right, here's what I'm going to do. Most recent live stream, just to be totally fair, I'm going to go straight to the middle. I have not pre-watched this. Here we go. This is MLC. This is our first time ever doing this.
Our Big Monday news day, Cumia and Gavin can't stream.
I fucking nailed it. Holy shit.
Okay, your shit was like perfect. That was a perfect impression.
That was dead on. Who was that guy saying I didn't do it right?
Insane.
He's even reading a super chat. And the super chat is from a guy called Kevin's Soundboard. So it's even a guy whose name is making fun of him.
Still?
Is that a burn victim?
This is the thing. Again, look at him. Tell me this man didn't recently have major cranial surgery. I assumed this was like a car crash victim they brought on to make fun of. No, this is the host of the show.
They'll blame it on Biden?
Who's Biden?
Dude, even the cadence and it was a picture perfect impression. Biden, who is Biden?
In my head, I was just like, he talks like he just crawled out of the wreckage of a car wreck. That's the way I picture. Like, he should always be holding the top of his head going, what? What do you mean? What?
That would make more sense.
What year is it? I don't know. Why don't you tell me what year it is?
He's like one of those guys who's missing a piece of their skull, you know?
Yes, there's a divot. He's not like that, Earthquake. It's happening. You can see it. He is missing a piece of his fucking skull.
Yeah, there's no way this guy wasn't Busey'd at some point, like got in some horrific accident that like shattered.
He used to
his
drive
head.
motorcycles.
He should be abused.
Are they going to blame it on Biden?
Huh? What?
Or that kid that is not coming up?
That's what he can't look. He doesn't know how to use the internet. He's like, it's not coming up. I can't find it. What?
How do I put in the hyperlink?
Oh, I said let me look it up as a joke. I didn't know he actually does that.
HTTP.
This is actually.
I saw a tweet that it was they were
I
not
saw a tweet. Let me read you my Twitter.
doing good. It's not even coming up.
That's not even. Let me read another super chat. Let me see.
Guys, follow my website. Go to http://
Let's go to another.
www.
Let's go to another. Yeah. Hypertext transfer protocol. What the fuck does that mean? Colon. Now is it forward slash or backslash? Kind of depends on the way you look at it. If it's is this forward or is it this back? I mean, what? Anyway,
2 or 3
World Wide Web, like a spider web. Yuck! Owie!
It's worldwide around the whole world.
Ouchie!
Why is it just wide? Why not tall?
My head hurt. Let's just go to another super chat.
Anita Dickomy sounds like the sheep.
What? Okay, was that repossessed?
Are we gonna have to send this guy the Jack Amelia Knickers off?
Yeah, we do need our good friends Todd, Lorenus, and Jack Amelia Knickers off to visit
Maybe even
this guy.
a Wilma P. Holcomb.
Yeah.
This time I really fell for it.
Oh, so he doesn't really fall for things. Anyway.
Anita Dickomy sounds like.
It's so stupid.
Gotta wait all this time. I really fell for it. Anita Dickomy sounds like the sheets where left my. He sounds like the sheets where left my. Now he has another part-time job. They're all effed up. Yeah.
All of a sudden, his nose just starts draining blood. Absolutely, just leaking.
Yes.
There's microchips in it for some reason.
Yes, the sheets wear. The sheets wear.
Somebody says Jesse has talked about Kevin numerous times. I have barely mentioned him, and it's because other people brought him up. The only thing I know about this show, and I've always said this, is that I know I saw, not watched the episode, by the way, saw a screenshot where a guy that has been on my show years and years ago, a guy called Adam Hineker, was like a guest or a co-host on there. I guess he doesn't have co-host now. I don't know. But yeah, it's not pretending. Nobody here could even name the fucking podcast a second ago, by the way. We don't follow your gay shit. Comicsgate, Dabbleverse, The Sector. What is the other one? The commentary community. We have so many of these fucking circles we need to figure out the Venn diagram of. But let me be clear. Here's how the Venn diagram truly shakes out. It's one circle, and it's gay, and you're in it. All right? It's a
And then
circle.
the outer circle is Tom Gully.
It's a circle with a quadruply thick line around it. That's all it is. And then Tom Gully
I
up
think
here,
he's done
me over
3
here.
episodes at this point involving Comicsgate. I still don't know what it is.
I still don't know what it is, and I'm the king of Comicsgate.
You're on the Mount Rushmore of Comics.
Listen, I know the theme song. I know the tagline. Pod Awful's watching you. The you implied in that is everyone except for the easy people. Okay? Everyone except for Comicsgate, Dabbleverse, Sector, Commentary Community. There's probably another one I'm even leaving out right now. We're not watching
the T community.
I don't watch this guy. I watch this guy. I watch the guys sending the shit in. That's you in chat right now. That's the guy
How
going,
crazy
oh,
have
cringe.
the Comicsgate people been?
By the way, I'm going to make this argument. You ready for this? No, you're not. Even if I was lying, the idea of lying about knowing who this guy is the least cringe thing on earth. You should be pretending to not know who this guy is. You should never, ever let anyone, ever, if someone in your real life found out that you're sitting around watching Massive Head Wound Earthworm Jim, they would have to take you in. And you would have
Massive
they would be running
lesions in cranium.
They would be running
MLC.
They would be running tests on you. There'd be, one of those beep, 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 and the vitals and the papers printing out, and you'd be on a treadmill, and they'd be going, what do you see? And then you would keep saying stuff from the Dabbleverse, and they would go, no. They'd be showing you ink blots right now, and you'd go, Quadfather.
No, but listen, I know the redundancy is the name of the show, but
look at this man's neck.
Redundancy is not the name of the show.
I know I've spent a lot of time talking about guys' necks lately, but you're going to tell me that this man isn't wearing some sort of power suit right now, and he is an animated anthropomorphic earthworm?
That's why he's so red.
I swear to God, I literally forgot his name for a second. Kevin Brennan. I swear to God, Kevin Brennan could pull his own head out of his chest and use it as a whip right now if he wanted to. He could lasso you with it. By the way, why at the bottom does it say Venmo Stalin 19? What?
Also, why does he get so red after the second fold?
That's Stallion, Jesse.
No, it's Stalin.
Constantly pretend that they're winning.
Is he just advertising to send money to Stalin? What is this?
Gino does the same thing. That's why he was so delicious 2 weeks ago or whatever when
Delicious.
What?
Wow.
When Gino was like, Gavin knows where his bread is buttered. Gavin knows which end is up. He's going to take care of me. And Gavin's like,
he knows
Gino, I know what you are,
where.
Gino. You almost killed Cumia with all your drinking. He had to move to get away from all your drinking. And then Gino's like, no, I'm still winning. Still, everybody wins. Everybody's winning. Shuley made so much money he had to file for bankruptcy. Huh?
What? What's happening? Huh? Anyway, here's another super chat to make fun of me.
Thank you, Anita Dick and me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
You say please, not thank you.
Oh my God.
Anita,
Please,
why are you giving me so much money?
Anita digging me? Wait, is that a joke name?
What? How is that funny? I don't get it. What's funny
You
about
guys should
Anita
be saving
decking
your
me?
money.
Holy shit.
Tarnished Maiden. KB censored is still down. Cumia is now on Rumble. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh
He's
my
on
God.
Rumble. He's reduced to this too. KB censored is still down. Cumia is now on.
This is what people call shows. There you go. This is somehow a show. This is what Cumia is talking about. He's making fun of Cumia right here. This is what Cumia is talking about. I don't care if he's got one person watching him. He's still right about this. He's just too late to the party, and it's his fault.
Destructive weirdness. It's just
Kevin Brennan is his fault. Nobody knew who the fuck Kevin Brennan was. And then Kevin Brennan got a show on his network. Which I've never seen that one either, by the way. I just know it existed. What was it called? In Hot Water or something like that.
just I don't know what it is. Turn on the camera, turn on the chat, and just melt down. Which I will say in a way is entertaining in and of itself, but I don't know if that's his goal. I think he thinks
somebody says ever since he lost Adam, his producer, he could never. Adam Hineker, is that he was his producer? What did he produce? By the way, like I know Adam Hineker. What the fuck does he produce? He used to have a podcast called Ear Candy, and he was on PodAwful, and he was on the PodAwful podcast network. We had one years and years and years ago.
I remember that.
Oh, yeah. And he, you know, he's a nice guy and everything.
Very short-lived experiment.
What the fuck could he produce?
He's providing some.
His show at Ear Candy was one of those, there's a music bed under the whole show. I remember I went there, like in person, recorded at his studio with him. And I was like, you're not going to play the music while we're talking, right? Like that's not like diegetically happening inside our recording of this. It was
something there besides that.
Didn't you end up eventually having him as a co-horrible?
No, he wasn't a co-horrible, but his co-host, this guy Vance Barber, came on the show and then lost his mind afterward. He had a meltdown about me one time. I don't even remember what it was about, but he had an absolute freak out, unspooling.
Yeah, I just remember that being one of the only times I heard you talk about a podcast network was you making fun of a guy for being on it that was in the studio with you.
This is what Ant does now?
But it's digital panhandling.
He used to do voices and shit.
He did a voice earlier in this clip, Mersh. If you weren't just sitting there playing with your pussy, you might have heard him do it.
And he would say like, I hate niggers, you know, but he would say it in like a wacky, he would say it like in an old timey voice, like, bah, straight to the moon, nigger, you know, like whatever. And now it's just, this is what he does.
Like
Bam Margera's old
He should have an old, broken, dusty.
You're making me sad, homie.
All of Mersh's impressions are me now.
Holy fuck, how many more days we gotta do this? Oh, thank God.
It's crazy because you can't even get
Good.
that
So
one
tonight, at least,
close to
so I
right.
gotta do one more Nightwave officially. I mean, I still have to work.
Whoa, hang on. Shut up. We're missing it.
Nigger, you know, like whatever. And now it's just, this is what he does.
He should have an old, broken, dusty.
You're making me sad, homie. Holy fuck, how many more days we gotta do this? Oh, thank God it's Friday. Okay, good. So tonight at least I only gotta do one more Nightwave officially. I mean, I still have to work through the weekend because I'm broke, but
Mersh has been live every day for a month. Every day. Including Saturdays and Sundays, including Wednesdays, which he sometimes takes off. He's been live every day. Why? Because he's broke. What does going live have to do with that? He's a fucking digital panhandler. It's the same clip. We haven't edited anything. This was live.
holy shit. Is this what people are doing now?
It's what you're doing. All right, that's it. I'm tired of watching this. You get it. This is Anthony's fault. Okay, this is Anthony's fault. I'm sorry for showing this to you now.
People are doing now exactly what I'm doing right now.
I might have to take a shit.
Uh-oh.
I shouldn't have eaten that pizza on the show. Guys, I'm going to go make your free pizza. I'll be right back after this. And ladies and gentlemen, please, the henchman.
Hello, everybody.
I'll be right back. Just stay seated. These guys.
We all have our own creativity.
Remember, it's a pizza party episode, so we don't have to be funny. We can just.
No, you do. Please entertain them. I'll be
No,
right
you
back.
have to be. That's part of the contract. I don't know.
Are we live on YouTube right now, or is
Yes.
this Pizza Fund only?
We live.
It's live on.
And we were just playing.
It's live on YouTube.
We were just playing Mersh saying the N word.
Yeah,
it happens.
Okay.
He was saying, not us. We're
That's
commenting
true.
and saying how bad it is. It's
That is
educational.
really bad, and I don't condone it.
We're shaming it.
I do want to shout out to all the people who came on camera. Some new faces. Glad to see you. If you want to be on the next
Scott's
Friday,
chair.
yeah, Scott's
Hi,
chair.
Scott's chair.
Been the longest running person on
Scotch
camera.
Chair, Arizona. I'm pretty sure that's where Red Bar is.
Hey, sorry, I'm over here at Lenny's place right now.
Oh damn, that was quick.
Yeah, I came over for a visit.
I had to run over there as fast as I possibly could, but I couldn't make it, in time for the show. But
I screamed at my children so hard that I actually blacked out, and when I woke up, they were carrying in the corner. So I think that's probably what being severed's like.
I had to knock off all the spiders that run into my house.
The camel
Oh, that damn
spiders.
kangaroo stole me shapes. I had to chase him through the bush wearing nothing but me budgie smugglers.
We have to turn the hard ray layer off. There we go.
If anybody wants to be on the next episode of this show, just join the Discord, podawful.com/cult. It's a
cult
fun
of
place
cults.
to hang out, and it is the cult of cults.
You can be my
Vote
friend.
hangs out there too.
The
He's pretty
show
cool.
never ends in Discord.
Yeah.
You can have
be
your
my
own
friend.
creativity.
You want the inside on the latest gay ops? Well, you can be the next gay op, actually.
If you
We're running trans ops today.
Trans ops, gay ops, lesbo ops,
Trans ops.
sliding in on ops.
Listen, if
I
you've
feel like
ever
a
wanted
trans
to be
op is just when they,
annoying
like,
on a
cut
live
off your
stream,
forearm
you've never had
and
the
make
chance
penis.
before until now.
Yeah.
You can't start
If you
your own.
wanna-
We've learned that from Comedy Shaman. You can't do it on your own. You have to come here to do it. So
That's right.
I like this Glunt guy, and I'm gonna imagine it's Gavin McGinnis getting overweight now that Ryan's
You missed him
gone.
taking a shower earlier.
yeah, you need to get back in the shower.
Watch the show over.
Also, I
again.
like you more than Gavin McGinnis already. So
Also, where's Jared? Everybody,
Where is
Message-
Jared?
message
In
Jared
bed.
and ask him where he is.
Bother
Probably
Jared?
sleeping on the couch. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to join to give us the
Possibly,
dog
but he
cat.
wasn't here 2 hours ago.
fuck.
Very
He's gonna
disappointing.
blame it
People
on
aren't
work.
here
You know
who are
he's gonna
supposed
tell
to
you
be
like,
here. We're yelling at them.
oh, I got caught up in something. I was with a client. We were working late.
Deep in
I
that
don't know.
puss.
And then eventually, like after grilling him for a couple hours, he's gonna admit, like, yeah, it's kind of like I got done with that client at 2 p.m. and then I took a nap until 10.
No, he's deep in
Listen,
period
I was
pussy
trying to get
right
more
now,
dogs.
all right?
Yeah.
I'm running out of dogs. I'm losing them. They're running
George
around in
Floyd?
the streets. I don't know where they're going.
They're calling the pit bulls here. I had to hide them in the
These
attic.
dogs, I love them so much.
I had to pick up a few knives from these guys I know downtown.
Hey, okay, cross the
guys
lines,
is
buddy.
me,
Don't be talking shit
Jared.
about
Hey,
knives.
you don't make fun of knife guys.
Supposed to be getting a new one in the mail tomorrow. They finally fucking made a new batch of Hogue Magna Cut K3.
Mhm. All right, that.
All right, now that everybody's left, what can we talk about? There we go.
Yes, you'll be
Remaining
back
chatters.
The
Comments
chat is
about your
complaining that we're
favorite
all
episode.
talking over each other, so we should continue to talk all over each
Of
other.
course.
Yeah,
La, 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 la. Hello, hi, hello, how are you?
This is a feature, not a bug.
Join the Discord and you can make us shut
Oh
the
my
fuck
god,
up.
it's a screen.
Yeah, I can talk over you if you come in here.
Welcome back to
Also-
BYB.
Do you want the latest Rufio news? Coming to the
Yes,
Discord.
of course.
If they're not already in the Discord, they don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, maybe we should
Y'all
do
some
it over the air,
retards.
actually.
But the Discord's where it's at, and you should be here.
Wow.
I wish he was here. Fuck, I miss Rubio. More than my.
There's gonna be some
own
fun
father
stuff
who-
coming
who's
up.
dead.
So
Man, I'm a triangle. Fuck you.
That's not good to say during a merch episode, Rufio. Maybe back off on that one.
No.
Listen, Rufio's been getting real into tarot card readings. So all the people
Lame.
who aren't following Rufio stuff right now, you're missing out. He's tapping into the esoterica.
You guys
He's
are
pulling an
already.
aura.
You've already fallen into the just I'm playing sound effect stuff. You couldn't think of.
No,
that was
just
me.
That just happened for the first time.
just happened.
We lost the entire audience.
That's not true. It was Lenny was playing sound drops
I didn't-
nonstop, and Boat
it
kept
was me.
asking him to stop. Boat kept
yeah,
saying
that's what
like, "Hey, there's people watching live. Please
Yeah,
stop
it's
playing
true.
sound drops."
We didn't lose everyone. There's some prospects.
Well,
And then the
I've got
chat
good
was complaining
news.
that we were.
The chat was complaining that you're what? Just
That
we
we
are
were talking
apparently
all over
a
each other.
Dabbleverse wank fest.
that makes no.
Well, let's get to wanking.
that's maybe the craziest criticism
I'm about
we've
to
ever
eat fap
gotten.
all over this footage.
Okay. I have good news. I have good news. Turns out it wasn't. It was just a really big fart.
I love those.
Okay. I still
No
have
wipe,
to,
no foul.
You know, I just remembered. I said last time we gotta make. I have to make a song to play for when I go, and it's called like Toilet Time. What did I say it was called? Toilet Time.
Toilet time.
And it's gonna be it's your favorite segment of the fucking show. It's toilet. Here, hang on a second. I'm gonna make it real quick. Toilet time. All right, toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time. Grab a tissue. Grab a wipe. Jesse's gone. That's what I like. Toilet time. I'm making this up as I go. Toilet time. Toilet. Wait, what was the beginning of it? Toilet time. Toilet time. Everyone, it's
Sublime.
Everyone, it's so sublime. Your favorite part of the show. Toilet time. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time. I love toilet. I love poo. I love me. And I love you. When Jesse returns, we'll see. Toilet time was just for me. Was it?
Now you're starting to sound like that fucking glowworm song.
I don't know what that means.
I really just want to
Yes,
work
you
a
do.
porcelain.
Was
pun
it
into this.
1 or was it 2? Was it pee or was it poo? Please,
with me.
Jesse, just come back soon. But bring with
Back some poo.
you. Oh, I just said poo.
A bunch of cum.
Poo?
But bring with you a brand new goon. Toilet time. Toilet time. Everyone. It's toilet time in the style of a children's song, a children's
PODAWFUL Kids, baby.
TV song.
Come on in, I'll
Okay.
make you mine.
Children's choir.
PODAWFUL Kids Bop.
All right, here we go. You ready? This is our brand new song. We're going to be using this. Comicsgate owned, someone says. All right, so every time I have to get up, which is very rare. It's a very rare occurrence. Wow, a lot of people tuning out, even though the best segment of the show is about to happen here, which is of
It's
course
supposed to be toilet time.
Which is of course
For
toilet
them, this
time.
is for us.
Here we go, toilet time.
Toilet time, toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time. Grab a tissue, grab a wipe. Jesse's gone, that's what I like. Toilet time, toilet time. Everyone, it's so sublime. Your favorite part of the show. Toilet time, let's fucking go. Toilet time, toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time. I love toilet, I love poo. I love me, and I love you. When Jesse returns, we'll see. Toilet time was just for me. Was it 1 or was it 2? Was it pee or was it poo? Please, Jesse, just come back soon, but bring with you a brand new goo. Toilet time, everyone, it's toilet time.
I'm gonna be disappointed if there's no blah.
Grab a tissue, grab a wipe. Jesse's gone, that's what I like. Toilet time, everyone, it's so sublime. Your favorite part of the show. Toilet time, let's fucking go. Toilet time, everyone, it's toilet time. Oh, let's fucking go.
Pretty good.
What, Daddy?
Wait, what about this one though?
Toilet time.
Everyone, it's toilet time. Grab a tissue, grab a wipe. Jesse's gone, that's what I like. Toilet time. Everyone, it's so sublime. Your favorite part of the show. Toilet time, let's fucking go. Toilet time.
Okay, that one's all right. Let's hear this one.
A toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time. Grab a tissue, grab a wipe. Jesse's gone, that's what I like. Toilet time. Everyone, it's so sublime. Your favorite part of the show. Toilet time, let's fucking go. Toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time. I love toilets, I love poo. I love me, and I love you. When Jesse returns, we'll see. Toilet time was just for me. Was it 1 or was it 2? Was it pee or was it poo? Please, Jesse, just come back soon, but bring with you a brand new goon. Toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time.
All right. And then what about this one? This is our last one. Don't worry. It's gonna be one of these.
Toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time. Grab a tissue, grab a wipe. Jesse's gone, that's what I like. Toilet time. Everyone is so sublime. Your favorite part of the show. Toilet time, let's fucking go. Toilet time. Everyone is toilet time. I love toilet. I love poo. I love me and I love you. When Jesse returns, we'll see. Toilet time was just for me. Was it 1 or was it 2? Was it pee or was it poo? Please, Jesse, just come back soon, but bring with you a brand new goon. Toilet time. Everyone is
kind of hoping that one of them would just on its own decide to add a poop sound or just real quick, poop noises and a fart. If I just add that in, what happens? Which one did we like though? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
One or
3,
4.
I think.
Number
I liked
one.
one.
For me.
One, yeah.
Someone said one was the worst. Though.
One was the country one, kind of.
Okay, and then let's just see real quick with this.
Toilet time, toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time. Who is out of fart? Grab a tissue, grab a wipe. Just
Okay, so I just said poop noises and a fart. I thought if I put that in asterisks, maybe it would just do it. Yeah.
Maybe triple parentheses.
Everyone is toilet time. Who's in a fart?
This is like a car
Grab a
commercial.
tissue, grab a wipe. Jesse's gone, that's what.
Yeah, I think it is number one. All right, well, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna put it in parentheses just to see, and then
Toilet time, everyone, it's toilet time. Grab a tissue, grab a wipe. Jesse's gone, that's what I like.
it just went.
Toilet time, toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time.
And trans vocalists.
You talked over the.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Is it a fart? Grab a tissue, grab a wipe. Jesse's gone, that's what I like. Toilet time.
Sounds like Blippy.
Toilet time. Everyone, it's
Oh, look, a Jared appears.
Find your favorite part of the show. Toilet time, let's fucking go. Toilet time, toilet.
Imagine me just standing just off stage, like in the wings, being like, yeah, like mouthing all the words, like I think this is the greatest song ever. Yes.
Getting disappointed every once in a while when they miss a note. Like,
Everyone, it's toilet time. I love toilet, I love poo. I love me and I love you. When Jesse returns, we'll see. Toilet time was just for me. Was it 1 or was it 2? Was it pee or was it poo? Please, Jesse, just come back soon, but bring with you a brand new goon. Wah! Toilet time, toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time.
I think this is maybe the best one, actually. What do you think? This one or the first one?
this one. This one.
Wow.
Nobody else is gonna answer this one.
Yeah.
This one. It's got a guap.
This is the first one.
Everyone, it's toilet time. Grab a tissue, grab a wipe. Jesse's gone, that's what I like. Toilet time, toilet time. Everyone, it's so.
Yeah, this is a little too. I was going to say crunchy, country for me.
Country.
I was looking for more like a kid's song.
Toilet time.
I don't know if you guys know what Blippy is, but a little Blippy-esque there. Okay, now that we've lost nearly everybody, let's get into...
Goodbye, 100 viewers.
Goodbye, everybody. And by the way, now that we have lost you, I said before it was just a big fart, it turned out. But now I feel that I do have to poop, so I'll be right back, everyone.
Toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time. Is it a fart? Grab a tissue, grab a wipe. Jesse's gone, that's what I like. Toilet time, everyone, it's so simple.
I was just kidding. All right, has Scott just been gone the whole time with his chair just sitting there?
Yes. Yes.
Where did Dirk go? I need Dirk. I told him he had to be here for this.
He's taking toilet time.
Is he on toilet time right now? Okay, well then we'll keep playing the song.
Find your favorite part of the show. Toilet time, let's fucking go. Toilet time, everyone, it's toilet time. I love toilet, I I love poo. I love me and I love you. When Jesse returns, we'll see. Toilet time was just for me. Was it 1 or was it 2? Was it pee or was it poo? Please, Jesse, just come back soon.
Toilet time's the real fans out there. Okay.
Oh shit! It's
What the fuck is this pod awful shit? I keep coming in expecting toilet time, and he's just like talking about like other people and shit.
Boat fooled me.
All right. Well.
Oh, it's me, Scott.
So again, you do have the chance to win a pizza tonight on the.
Oh boy,
ladies and gentlemen, Dirk is back. Everybody, you done with the toilet time, Dirk? You have to unmute. You have to unmute your microphone, and then you talk words.
All right, I did it.
Look at that bald
what
bitch.
did you? And let's find out. Was it pee or was it poo?
It was poo.
Wow.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Wait, it was poo.
Yeah, I had to poo.
And did you bring along any wipings so we could see, or
no?
Because toilet time.
Yeah, do we need to bring up the Bristol scale or?
Yeah, well, how
Did you use a tissue or a wipe?
I had Mexican.
Oh, all right. That's all I need to know. Anyway, so you have the chance to win a free pizza, everybody. You could, in fact, win at any moment now.
Oh boy,
a free pizza. All right. What was I gonna do? I forgot. Something about Dirk.
I think he had to go to the toilet.
Something about Dirk's head fucking distracted me entirely.
I look like Hans right now.
Hans!
What the fuck does that mean?
Wow. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Movies, a podcast about the act of cinema. With me today, straight out of the Costa Rican jungles. I don't know how we got him. It's Hans.
Ghostbusters.
Hans Mibuki de Wanawanga. Oh. Okay, so there you go. That's right. All right. So who wants to do something? Who's got something?
I wasn't here for the explanation of the rules on this. Could we get a quick?
The rules are give me something to do on the show.
I put a guy in the side chat.
You know, it's got to be YouTube safe. Please don't put anything in the side chat that is not YouTube safe, obviously. Although, just in case, I'm taking.
Hold on, I gotta go to the toilet.
All right, we'll be right back after this.
But bring with you a brand new goon. Wah! Toilet time, toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time.
All right. Okay, this is some classic pod awful. Really wasting folks' time out there. All right, well, Lenny, what do you got?
This might be a fun little exercise. There's this new AI little thing that some guy made that analyzes your tweets and puts you on the good, evil, lawful, chaotic spectrum from Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, does everybody know what the you've got chaotic good, neutral good, lawful good, you got all the evil and all that stuff. We all understand. Yeah. So what do? I put in
good,
my
neutral, or evil.
I put in my username.
Yeah,
all
and then you just hit enter or the purple button.
Okay.
And it will place you, and then you can click on the analysis panel in the bottom left, and it'll tell you why.
Well, it looks like it's putting me. Oh no, I am chaotic evil.
Yeah.
I was like, it had it right there forever on lawful evil, and then all of a sudden, about as hard into chaotic evil as you can possibly get on the chart. So what do I do now?
So in the bottom left, there should be a purple button that says analysis panel.
I see.
Scroll down.
All right. And it says, @PodAwful exhibits a strong tendency towards chaotic and evil characteristics. Their tweets often reflect a rebelliousness against social norms. You mean like toilet time? Particularly around controversial subjects, and they seem to delight in stirring up conflict and drama. For example, their commentary on topics including explicit content and the behavior of public figures reveals a chaotic disregard for rules and norms. The language used often indicates a fascination with controversy. And a willingness to manipulate situations for personal amusement or attention. Additionally, there's a consistent theme of mockery and hostility towards various individuals and groups, which suggests a leaning towards selfish motives and a lack of compassion. Overall, their alignment can be assessed as chaotic evil, lawful chaotic 75, good evil 80.
Yeah, I got like literally the exact same thing.
I
thought it was
mine.
Go ahead.
I was off the I was a little bit off the scale chaos and almost entirely evil, and they said basically the same thing, that hey, you make fun of people a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say, what is the likelihood you put any username into this and it comes back chaotic evil? I mean, it's Twitter. It's not a nice place. That's why it's fun.
That's why I
See,
thought it
that's
would be
interesting
fun
though, because
Hey, Cole, let him fucking talk.
It would be fun to either grab usernames from in here or from goons like Mirth or Dick Masterson or Maddox, and like you don't have to refresh it. Keep yours on there and then enter another one, and it'll plot them alongside you.
I see.
You'll
I've
have,
already,
like, a
I
grid.
accidentally already got rid of me, but
You just do it. It'll be the same thing.
What is Merce's? Isn't it gooning on Rumble?
Yeah, he's. Let's see. He also uses.
Oh, you actually
one
have
of his
to.
other
You have to
ones,
type the @ That's where it went wrong.
Yeah, it's got to be.
He is. Look at this. He's more chaotic evil than I was. Look
He's
at that.
more chaotic than me and more evil than
put
you.
put yourself back on there. It might adjust it.
All right. At PODAWFUL. Nope. Look, it's not. He is all the way over to chaotic, but the same. And he's actually slightly. It's hard to see, but he's slightly less evil
crazy.
than me. It looks like.
That is not something. That is not something I'd expect either. Because like on mine, I am more chaotic than you.
You know
apparently,
what? You know what it says,
but less evil, which I would think would be the opposite.
You know what it says though? It
I think I'm
specifically calls out Mersh's attempt to get a woman removed from the line in the TSA.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
That sounds like lawful evil to
That
me.
does sound. That's Karen evil. That's lawful. Karen evil is a lawful type of evil. Let's try at Dick Masterson. See where he goes. He's even more chaotic and evil than me. So I'm.
What the fuck?
Everyone.
I'm the best guy. Wait a second. Hang on a second. Hang on. At the Ralph
Nigger for
Retort. The Ralph Retort is less evil but more chaotic than me. See, I feel like this is
That's
backwards.
fair.
I feel like I'm more chaotic and less evil.
Try somebody who we think is less evil, like Ryan. Ryan would be a great one.
What's
he
his-
posts a lot of
Ryan's
religious
just going to
stuff.
be lawful good all the way up.
What's his user? I always forget what his username is.
Yeah, I can never find.
it
remember
that?
It's like
either.
Asian Pat Dixon.
Asian Pat.
Yeah.
Dixon. Sorry. Yeah. It used to be Jap Rican or whatever. That's why I always forget. Asian Pat Dixon. He's got to change that actually.
That's horseshit.
Wait, no, it hasn't finished loading. Give it a second. He's more chaotic and
horseshit.
less evil than me, but
All right,
not
how
by
about-
much. Look at this. I'm telling you, it's all going to be over here, though.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Ryan is the most like lawful good guy.
How about at ADL?
I don't know, Calden.
Certainly, they're good.
It didn't even take a second. Like it just instantly lawful good. Oh, lawful good.
Hello.
Oh, they're actually the most good. Actually, we have a new chart over here for them on the
Oh,
anti-Semitic
that's
side.
actually perfect for why like Ryan Katsu Rivera should be lawful good in my mind. All he does is post about like Jesus and being a good person. Chaotic evil.
They put me as neutral
All
good.
right,
Lawful
I
good.
typed in at God and it put chaotic evil.
What
Mine's
about
chaotic neutral.
Maddox Rules? Where does it put him?
At Maddox Rules.
You know, to be fair, that's probably
chaotic evil, but much less evil than the rest of us, but also more chaotic.
like that's probably fair for God, though, right? Like, like what people think of as God is like, yeah, mostly chaotic.
I don't
little
know.
bit evil.
I don't know what that account actually is.
Look
I just
up
typed
Noel.
it. Is he? What's his at? Do you know it?
It's XJ Osh, like X Josh. Stupid name.
Well, his name is Josh, I think, is why.
Yeah,
I don't even.
What about at Lenny Ways?
It says chaotic evil, but he must be in here somewhere where I can't see it now, so I don't know.
It's like he's like off the chart.
What about Hippo Juice
Apparently
Film?
everybody's chaotic evil.
Oh yeah, no, he is 100% lawful, chaotic, and 100% good evil. Here it says. What does that mean?
So he's 100% on the chaotic side. 0 is lawful. It's an XY axis.
Oh, I see. So yeah,
So 100 is all the way to the right.
He is
100 all the way to
the
the up.
absolute corner. So I'm
he's immutable.
I'm officially better than Josh from Kiwi Farms as a person. As much as he loves talking
The
shit,
greatest guy.
he's a worse human being than me.
How about
Hippo Juice Film?
Funny.
This
is such a funny image.
By the way, my evil was only 80. Just to be clear, my evil was only 80.
Everybody on the internet, terrible. Nothing like the ADL.
Is it at Hippo Juice Film?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It doesn't. I don't even. Oh, there he is. He went right over top of
70, 80.
mine. He's the exact same as me.
Oh no.
What's Alex Stein's at these days?
At Alex Stein 99 or Primetime 99 or something.
I think it's Alex Stein 99.
Alex Stein.
Hard to tell through all of our other accounts.
He's like right under Maddox there. Yeah, it's just gonna be anybody we know is gonna be like over here, basically.
chaotic.
I mean, come on.
Can you get anybody other than the ADL off the evil scale?
Let's think first.
I'm neutral, but
Urquhart's neutral, but he barely posts, so
yeah, I'm chaotic.
Someone asked about Steel Toe. What about them?
Okay,
I'm not that. I'm just
And I got-
mostly evil. I'm a little bit off the scale chaotic, which I think, if I'm being honest, because of my username, they just moved me a little bit off the screen so that it would just say nigger.
That seems
Steel-
my screen name.
Steel Toe says
we're on YouTube.
Steel Toe is lawful evil. So no,
What about-
by the way, no, he isn't. He's the one who had to go to fucking
breaking the
court
law.
about this. He's breaking the law.
What about Elon Musk?
He's in the bottom right with Donald Trump.
All right, of course he is. Why did I even bother
I'm
with that?
somehow good at neutral.
Yeah.
Wow.
That doesn't make any sense for sure.
No, it doesn't.
About at gun
All
policy.
right, I'm gonna. You know,
What about
here's what, here,
burgers? Let's go for the goons.
Nah, I'm gonna do at Baked Alaska. Chaotic evil, but less so than some of the others.
Yeah, I'm 90-80.
Let's do MCL and burgers.
I don't know what his thing is.
Pub 700 is MCL, I think.
He is chaotic evil, but the very top corner here of it. So
10-10.
MCL,
How
just
about-
for those who don't know, MCL is a legitimate pedophile,
Yeah.
but he's better. So, what's burgers?
That's true.
Let's see.
I mean, to be fair, he's just a legitimate pedophile who still goes on Roblox and talks to children about how he's a furry.
I'm going to Rainbow Omega.
All right, somebody said Melton. I did Melton, and I don't even see him on the chart anywhere. Oh, he got banned, didn't he? Yeah, that's why he didn't come up.
What about Sam Hyde at Wigger?
Well, come on, dude. Where do you think he's gonna be?
I'm just trying to think of weird ones that might surprise us.
He is exactly where you think. I mean,
at Mutahar. Now he just came back to Twitter.
Mutahar.
If that's
What about Justin Wayne?
He's right on the line of lawful good and lawful evil.
What about Frankie McDonald?
At
Frankie, i.e. Mac D.
Mac D. Okay.
Murder McDonald.
He is chaotic good, and that is correct.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Joe Biden comes up as lawful good.
Of course.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I wonder who programmed
You
this.
know what? Hang on. At Ethan Van Sciver. He is chaotic evil. He's almost the same spot as me. But then at Eric D. July.
Well, he's black. He has to be good.
That's how I've always seen it. And in fact, more good than the ADL as far as Nope.
Oh.
Nope. He's
That's insane.
He's chaotic evil as well, but less so than Ethan Van Sciver on the evil side.
What is the AI write-up about him? What has he done?
I want to know Frankie McDonald.
He often promotes individual freedom and challenges authority. So that's why he's
That is bad.
That's chaotic. Well, that's the chaotic part.
Yeah, that's fair.
He has anti-authoritarian stances, anarcho-capitalist, property rights. I'm looking to see if there's evil.
Wait, he
part.
does? I thought he just wrote comics.
Nah, he's based.
Oh, he does a bunch of shit. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. None of this stuff sounds evil to me. By the way,
I'm with Lenny. I would like to know the Frankie McDonald write-up.
Oh, the Frankie McDonald write-up.
Tweet?
Not enough. Frankie McDonald appears to have a strong chaotic alignment due to his playful and often whimsical tweets, such as imagining cars going impossibly fast or doing tornado sirens. I mean, come on, you know that, right? All right, we get it. There you go. No, that's enough. Thank you.
One
Lenny.
last one.
Nope.
Tom Gully.
Too late. And Tom does not tweet enough for it to matter. All right, anybody else got one? That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. That was fun. Anyone else?
Put a guy in the side
Chinese
chat
merch.
who might be fun.
All right.
There's a Chinese merch.
You put everybody's
Made a
putting
thread about him.
alignment charts in there, so everything I can't fucking how far do I have to scroll here? Where? Boy, this is not a good setup. Oh, this guy's videos might be fun to throw up. Is that it?
I don't like
Hello?
to throw up.
Hello?
Somebody said Chinese merch.
Chinese merch.
I don't know what Chinese merch means. What are we talking about here?
Imagine a Chinese merch. Isn't that a fun thing to do?
What is happening right now? I want to end
In
the show.
the Dregs Hangout chat.
I'm in the Dregs chat.
You have to tell him what you want him to do. Is there a video in there you want him to play, or?
He added a thread. Ogun Forge. Is that what it is?
Who is talking, and why are they not responding to me when I say things?
It's
Okay.
Is Humor's username in here?
Yeah.
No, it's
I
not.
thought he
It's
was
not
already
him.
on the
It's Shadow War
thread.
Triangulator. If you scroll up, there's a picture of Casper, the friendly ghost. Right below that, I believe, is the thing that he is trying to get you to look
Sorry,
at.
I don't know who
Yeah,
said
sorry.
it, so I didn't know what to play and what we were talking about.
Yeah.
We had to triangulate it.
Okay, this is Chinese merch.
中指力滚力，对应好运八方来。
I
That's
cannot.
it?
I cannot believe I waited that long to see that. What the hell?
3-second video.
What the hell? Oh man, what the hell? And when did you know you was a woman?
All right, so you AI. What is going on with my hair? What is this?
Is your hair still hurting? By the way?
Yes.
Yeah, that was it. Sorry.
Yes, my hair hurts. By the way.
Ah, ow, ow, ow,
It
ow,
does.
owie, 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 ow, my hair.
You're drinking the hair hurt juice by accident
What is
again?
going on?
I literally don't understand. Okay, I
You
feel
still got
like,
that fucking line across your head?
Yeah, you had like
Guys-
a bump or like a line going on.
guys,
the other day.
I'm going. I gotta go. I have to go.
They got headline.
Toilet time! Toilet time! Everyone gets
终止力滚力推讨厌麻烦。
Grab a tissue, grab a wipe. Jesse's gone, that's what I like. Toilet time, toilet time. Everyone is so sublime. Your face.
All right, please never give me a terrible little 4-second, 3-second actually AI video ever again. That was terrible. You will have no chance to win free pizza now. The pizza has been revoked.
This has all been a trick. You have been trolled.
Okay. So here's one. There's a guy called O Gun Forged. A humor's username. Explain this to me.
So he is a schizophrenic black man who is also on TikTok, who loves to work out and talk about the African spirit. But he also likes to put sacred geometry stuff into all of his workouts.
Does it matter which one I click on? Should I click on a specific
Nope, they
one?
are all the same pretty much.
I saw the one with like the red triangles and things. He was like standing against a wall.
I
It was
downloaded
crazy.
a couple in the thread, but he has like thousands on his YouTube and on his TikTok.
So this is O Gun Forged. Let's take a look. He is a
This video right.
what the fuck? How do you describe this again? He's a sacred geometry ass man.
He's a sacred geometry guy, a schizophrenic black man who loves working out.
Okay, let's take a look. This is sort of Buff Carell style, which we should watch, by the way. Buff Carell.
Right here is to mark the anniversary of my motion beat 1 and motion 1 beat, all my motion beat collections videos. And
Oh, he's
songs.
African.
What
Really? What
doing
was your
here
first clue, Urquit?
I thought he was African American.
is dramatically I'm telling a story.
Well, I'm going to say he is in America, so he would technically actually be African American.
But different,
pretty rare.
In how I narrate my stories. I should say I'm geometrically informing audience, like informing whoever is watching this video.
Okay, well, I am now geometrically informed.
In a geometric way, you can assimilate this into
that in the
your
background?
own.
His skeleton. He has a skeleton, so.
No, there's like noise going on in the background, like a TV kid.
Oh, that's geometry.
Yeah.
That's actually what all of this stuff sounds like. So
Different views.
Yeah, have you ever heard of Tool?
Yeah.
Your own different level of noise.
Yeah, somebody should ask him, can you do a spiral and just watch his whole world collapse?
He loves lines mostly.
Or achievement. But what I'm doing here is
For the audio only people, because I am going to put this out as a podcast. How do you even describe this guy? This is what I imagine that Chris Benoit killed his family on. Okay,
Almost certainly.
It's the Nordic track from hell, and he just keeps drawing lines, tracing lines over top of it as he moves around, exercising on it. It's in a horrifying hell basement, and there is a skeleton involved.
It's
If you've ever
only
taken acid and looked at a
Mr.
spider web
Bone.
in the dark, this is what happens.
known by me presently, and only probably would be also known by whoever I share the full 100% information with, or who is coded.
Okay, well, thank you, Eric July, for that video. All right, and if you guys want to really do a deep dive, there's a whole thread about him in the Discord where you guys can do a deep dive and see if there's anything understandable to gain from that. Let's take a look. Stella has given us a Buff Carell
That's
video.
his newest video.
This is latest. All right, what the fuck is Vance Joy? What is Riptide? I don't know what this is.
It's so bad. You have to look at it.
All
It's
right.
so bad.
Now, what if I get a copyright thing on this? Meanwhile, he's
It's a
allowed to-
cover. It's not the actual song.
Oh, how would you know? What the fuck?
Because
is
it says I listened to it and it sounds different than the original.
Well, he's doing the karaoke. I can see
And
it
it
on
also
his-
says, yeah, cover on
Yeah,
it.
I can see it on his screen. It's a karaoke. Okay, so if you've never seen Buff Carell, this is one of the original, like, old school internet lol cows. This is a true goon of the net, you know, public domain. We love Buff Carell around here. We just watch him for fun. He always has a photo of himself up behind him. And unfortunately, he has moved into a new apartment, which has kind of brought the quality of his videos down a little bit. And by that, I mean, they're not as bad as they were before, so they're not as good as they were before. But.
Well, the video quality is
fast
better,
forward a little
and
bit
the
through
sound
it.
quality is worse.
No.
And really, what you
Sorry,
want
that was
in a Buff Carell video is the sound.
Actually, what you want out of a Buff Carell video is just this part right here.
Yeah.
Because if you've never seen Buff Carell before, you're confused. And I can't help you.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Buff Carell, baby. Back my beloveds. We back in touch with your boy Buff.
Yes, this is what he looks like every time. You're probably asking, what is that? I don't know. I've been watching Buff Carell for, I want to say, 10 years at the least. And he's pretty much always looked like this to some degree or another. The hairline has been increasing toward the eyebrows as the eyebrows always encroach toward the hairline in an ever non-ending battle, sort of a battle of attrition of his forehead where there's only a sliver left. And I did hear that maybe a shoe polish factory nearby had exploded at some point. But this is pretty much Buff Carell, and we love him.
1, 2, 2 back on ride lows as you tell a guy when you tell a guy on ride lanes and lanes it out. It's your boy Buff Dog. You was scared to do.
And you might be asking, what is he saying? Is this also sacred geometry? And to that I say, yes.
Riptide by Vance Joy on the one series. Your boy Buff Carell on Upper Deck Levels.
Hi, Jared.
Now, this is scary. I've never seen him do that move right there before. Hang on a second. Look at this.
Riptide by Vance Joy on the one series. Your boy Buff Carell on Upper.
What is he looking at?
What's he looking
up
at?
there? That's new.
So there are now buff ghosts happening here. This is a completely new phenomenon to this video. He heard something or he saw something fly above him. We didn't see it. We didn't hear it, but he's pretty sure it's there.
Levels, task the trouble when you pass it. Let's get it.
Real talk.
All right, here we go. This is what's up.
Hell yeah.
I don't like that he hides in the corner during his warm up.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good.
So there must be a mirror over around the corner there, and that's why he's doing it. He's psyching himself up. He used to do this right there on camera before, but now, again, the new setup.
The best
here.
part.
And of course, you're looking at his entire apartment. So I don't know where he's going. This is it. There is no furniture other than that desk chair and the little table that the computer screen is sitting on. We're in his kitchen right now. He's sort of doing a zip zap zop to himself right now as a warm up. Yeah, he's being gang stalked by buff ghosts.
It's so bad.
That's not the type of dance for this music,
Nope.
but that is the type of dance that happens in every single Buff Carell video. So
I beg to differ. I think this is the perfect dance. Okay, maybe not.
you guys want to look at Buff Carell's penis?
Oh, not on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I remember how you did that.
No, we're on
This
YouTube.
was like 2 nights ago.
We're
Put
on
the video over top of it, and as he
all you
moves,
need
we
to
can just
know-
move it.
All you need to know about Buff Carell's penis is he's not a gay man, but his penis is on the gay.com.
Yeah.
It is on the gay.com.
Lenny, I said to Lenny as a joke, last time we were watching Buff Carell, I said to Lenny as a joke, hey, you want to look at Buff Carell's penis? Because we had already seen it on some website before. And he was like, yeah. And he instantly starts typing it in. He's like, fuck yeah, let me find it. And I have never seen a guy click thegay.com faster than I watched Lenny do it. He wanted to see that hog so bad.
He was trying to get us to watch other related videos.
Yeah, he was like, oh, this looks interesting too.
Yeah, I was looking at the recommended next video. Some guy had his arm like
The guy with the
this
hand up
deep
his
in a
ass
dude's
was
butt.
great.
Yeah. Gay dudes are really up to some wild shit. They act like they're all like
He had a whole fist up
prim
there.
and proper and like adopting
This-
children, and they're so nice and family oriented.
Big old fist.
You can't say that they're adopting children. I'm just saying the
That's
things
the
that were in
joke.
the videos
Hey,
you
listen.
just mentioned.
Listen, anybody who puts a little elbow grease into what they love.
I think I hear dogs crying in my neighborhood right now.
I used to love this dog.
Can't tell you how many weddings I've been to that this has been played at, like during like some part
Yeah.
of the ceremony.
You start going around saying, have you seen Buff Carell's penis?
Now pay attention. You guys could learn a few moves off of this. You could pick up a girl. Well, you could pick up anybody watching thegay.com with this. All right, I know. Listen, there's some people out there, they're saying right now, this Jesse, he's not even a very good singer. And I would say to those people, yeah. But I think maybe this is the wrong way to show off. You know, his talents are very.
You're right.
This isn't the best. We're not showing him his best life. This is not.
I just clicked his recent video.
I get it. Listen, he uploads a video every single day. I mean, there's thousands of these fucking videos. It's been years of this stuff. Let's do something that's more in his wheelhouse. Okay, let's do something that can really make his voice shine. Yeah.
You can't call a guy like that a shine.
Here we go. All right, hang on a second. All right, now.
Well, he's got the shoe polish on his head.
Here we go.
Oh God.
Gang, what's poppin'? It's your boy Buff Carell, baby, back from up in the
This is what it used to look like. How much better is this?
I was trying to do get down. It's your boy Buff Carell. Do tell a friend, you know how we do when I get down. Today we're gonna do Death Grips. I seen footage.
See, he used to film it directly into the mirror, which is like that's art genius kind of stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Death Grips. I did a Death Grips.
And also having the what is it? Freecam.com free make logo water stamped onto every fucking video he's ever made. That was also a genius move.
Joint before. I think I've done one or maybe two. I can't
Also,
really
having the
remember
tub
or
of
recall.
Vaseline on the dresser almost always is great.
Anybody else on earth, if I saw that tub of Vaseline right next to their bed, I would go, oh, okay. I see Buff Carell do it. I go, oh, okay. You know?
Oh, you're just dancing.
I mean, I saw the man stroking his cock that one time. He didn't use any Vaseline. So
So we recall this, like I said, Death Grips. I seen footage how the body looking though. La 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 la. Lily. Happy Friday for everybody. Let's get it.
Happy
I think
Friday.
he was Buffer in the old apartment.
Happy Friday, everybody. Let's get it. Pizza party.
Get ready, say go.
Zip, zap, zap.
I think he was in better shape.
I
in the
gotta
last
say
apartment.
this. I gotta say this real quick. Listen, it's already embarrassing enough when somebody uses hippie as an insult. Like, Artie reveals that you're a 60-year-old man who's still in the comic books, just to be clear in the chat room. At the very least, spell it correctly. It is so retarded how many people still, to this day, they're fucking... Do you know how old you have to be to see long hair and think hippie? You know how out of date you are as a human being? Like, you are basically... You should have been retired. You should have been put out to pasture at this point by thinking hippie with long hair. I don't know if you're not aware of this. No one does that anymore. They haven't done that for my whole life. I didn't hear that until boomers started tuning into the show to seethe all day in my chat room, which this guy has been doing. But at the very least, you have to look less Indian and spell it correctly. There ain't no Y in hippie. You should know that. IE? It's IE. You should know that. As the guy who was alive when those were a thing still, you should have that figured out. Anyway, not a real insult. It's meaningless. I hate the environment, and I hope it fucking explodes. You know what I like? Indoors. All right? You'll never catch me hugging a tree.
You'll never catch me outside.
Fuck those rainforests.
Nuke the whales. Toilet time.
It's followed by P, followed by P.
Beast by way deep, swallow my beats.
Now you can't say he's not a good singer. This sounds exactly like the original.
I stay niche. I stay get up. Beast by way deep, swallow my beats. I stay niche. I see first that. Can't tell. Hey, hell, green. Shot in hell.
See, and you can tell he doesn't know the lyrics if he's not dancing. Like, this is one where he's really having to pay attention.
Those trees show me something I ain't seen before. Miss how I dig that door. You stepping like hip flow with the signs of flying that high. Gotta know no go with one time. Creeps up behind me, over my shoulder. Turning around, trying to see, but it's nowhere. Nor it's static on my blind side. LC footage, I should know.
Now, I am going to get a copyright, even though this is also karaoke. I'm going to get a copyright claim for this because it's going to fool the system. They're going to go, this is the original. Yeah. This is MC. 100%. If I've ever heard MC Ride, this is him.
His dance moves are also probably copyrighted.
Oh, hey, Scott.
Back.
Didn't Death Grips recently break up?
Scare.
I saw him already. Didn't Death Grips recently break up too? And because like MC Ride's like old and he doesn't feel like screaming anymore. Hello, Buff Carell. Who's the drummer guy? We need to get him on the phone and say just hi. By the way, that would be the greatest thing to ever happen to that art project of a band.
You could just flip him in. You wouldn't even have to announce it or anything. Nobody would know the difference.
Yeah, all you have to do is slap on a few Satan tattoos and you're good.
I say no, I see footage. I say I see footage. I see noise. I see footage. I say I see footage. I see noise. I see footage. I say I.
Did he ever do Tachyon? Because I would like to hear that if he did it.
I think he has, yeah.
Has he done it? Let's do a little Tachyon. I mean, this is... I seen footage is probably the best one, but I would like a little Tachyon if it's available. Oh yeah, he spelled it wrong, but yeah, okay.
So what's up? It's your boy Buff Club, baby. Back him up with that love. You know how to get down. It's your boy 1, 2, 3, 8, and 9. You know how we do that. Get down. It's your boy Buff Carell. Tonight we're gonna do some Death Grips once again on 1, 2. I think this might like 6th time or 7th time even maybe. Doing some
Make sure you spike your hair up, boys.
Vaseline.
Take you on.
Let me just get right before this begins. This is gonna really confuse him. How did he get all this hair? And how's it so straight?
That's a scary say guy. This one, son.
Oh shit!
Oh no! The hair's falling out.
You a nappy.
My wig came off.
Falling out.
Man, one day that wig's gonna fall off, and everyone's gonna freak out.
Just gonna say, "Oh no, they don't snatch my weave. I've been hooded." Hell yeah.
Kia.
Hell yeah.
Kia.
This was up. This was up. This was up.
Check. 66654 tons submitted penetration rapid fire through your
A little early, I think. I feel like it's just a little early.
Swerving in a blaze of fire, raging through my bones. Oh shit, I'm Tachyon! After fuck that, I'm feeling like killing it.
Tachyon!
All right, that time was like experience.
Lady, you need to get a face mask with off Carell.
Man, I don't know, but it made no kid. I'll be creeping so, but it's hard to jack. Shit from below, give a shit to know, cause he even deeper to coming back. Back for mode is made a year. Take to the truth with the pieces cat. Beat to the beast, be trapped. After the seas, everywhere be cracked. Like MPMD snapping like next in the energy for the
This has gotta be Buff Carell's worst dance yet. Just going. He's just doing autistic hands.
That's called my car's just been rebooted. That's
You just start fanning yourself like a queen.
Royce,
I gotta come in from off stage.
You won't believe what just happened to me, Royce.
No. No.
Keon!
No, I'm not okay. No, I'm not okay.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk off air.
We'll talk about it off air. We'll talk about it off air. All right, you get it, Buff Girl. I'm gonna say that reminds me though. There's actually a Mersh video I do have to play. Oh yeah. This has to happen. I completely forgot about this. Mersh talked. I think this is it. Mersh talked about the Mersh Squatch incident.
He got.
He did. Okay, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, he mentioned it. I think this is it. Let me see. So, of course, I went to Mersh's house and I caught him live on camera. And I went to his Circle K and his Walmart where he got his car back from repossession.
Guys, do you want me to do that? I'm going to do a new series called Mersh Goes to All the E-Celebs local Walmarts and then their house. How much you guys want to chip in for that?
He says, get that idea.
He immediately says, how much you guys want to chip in for that? I did it for free.
Yeah, you just did.
How much you guys want to chip in for that?
It was funny.
It cost me money to do. A lot of money, by the way.
Yeah, guys, just chip in a bit. You know, I'm going to go to Walmart. Just chip in. I'm going to go to your Walmart.
You really are like a Mersh Squatch hunter. You're just like Bigfoot hunter. Like, yeah, I spent thousands of dollars just to get some grainy footage.
Listen,
and it's the best thing. It actually rules.
If you want to chip in for the Mersh Squatch footage, PODAWFUL.pizza. No super chats here. By the way, what did it say here? Jesse P.S. sucks big fat cock. Thyroid is a pedophile? How dare you? What? What the fuck is thyroid?
He's picking out his scabs. Do I have scabs?
I'm here in Arkansas here. I'm going to go to Boogie's fucking local Walmart.
The worst possible reference you could make for trying to make
him boogie.
Trying to make fun of me going to someone's house. The worst way you could do that is bring up Boogie. Number one, you're a Boogie now. Number two, you might as well just be on, Keemstar's fake drama show with his dumb scripted crap for children to watch. Number two, the funniest thing ever happened when Frank Hassel went to Boogie's house. And he did it a week after I went to Ethan's. You sure about this reference, Mersh? How about this?
Did Frank Hassel get people to chip in?
No, he did it on his own, actually. Out of his pocket with nothing to show, like money-wise, to get out of it, by the way, too. How about this, Mersh? How about you do it? Do it. Because, number one, I feel like the next time, Boogie won't use a warning shot. And number two, finally, you will have done something. You will have made content. You'll make your hero, Anthony Cumia, proud by not just being a guy in the cuck corner of the screen.
It's all here. I'm going to go to Boogie's fucking local Walmart. Here's a picture of his local Walmart.
Yeah, Boogie actually showed up with a gun.
Now I'm going to drive past his house and take a picture.
That's not what happened. I got you on camera standing 10 feet away. It's insanity. I still can't believe it. For me, it's like a fever dream. I was in a fugue state during all of that.
Yeah, and he's acting like you like followed him home or something too. Like him on camera at first was an accident.
I still remember the time where I was standing out the front of Michael Wright's house and he was standing in his window without a shirt, just eating toast and looking straight at me. That was like the most bonkers moment in my life. I just didn't know how to handle that situation. It was almost like we were locked in eye to eye. I can only imagine what you went through with that
That's the most Michael Wright shit I've ever heard. Him just like eating toast staring at you.
Was that before or after we found the mutilated sex doll in his garbage bin?
It's all a blur. But I was on Discord and I was holding people up on the Discord and they could see into the window as well. So it was documented.
You totally forget that these people exist. So when this is the same thing as seeing Homer Simpson in real life. Remember that? Remember the Tree House of Horrors where Homer enters 3D space in that Twilight Zone ripoff?
Yes.
And he's walking around and like in the 90s, that was insane. That looked so crazy. That's seeing Mersh in real life. That's seeing any goon in real life. These are cartoon characters. You're not meant to interact with them through reality. And again, I'd already met him. So it should be that this is totally normal to me. But the entire experience of meeting him the first time was like it was more like Barney Gumble, really, than Homer, if I had to put a Simpsons character in there. Jesse, but something like that.
Don't cry for me. I'm already dead.
Yes.
Join the pizza fund.
Hang on a sec. Clip it. Ladies and gentlemen, my new commercial for the pizza fund. Let me just go all the way back here.
Like, hi, I'm here in Arkansas. Here, I'm gonna go to Boogie's fucking local Walmart. Here's a picture of his local Walmart. Now I'm gonna drive past his house and take a picture. Join the pizza fund. Okay.
God damn
that
dude.
hand.
What is
When
sad.
he pulls his hand up and that finger just is fighting to escape.
Live
Okay.
long and prosper.
Well, I'm not sure either one of those actually. That's
what he's going for, He's really
Die soon in squalor.
Yeah, somebody in chat says Mersh showed up like Slender Man but fatter, which is that's a good way to
Nice
put it.
Slender Man.
Yeah,
Unslender Man.
corpulent man. Okay, so does anybody else? We'll do one more. One person now, and it better be good. Has a chance to win free pizza.
I don't know, man. I'm not thinking about anything other than Severance at the moment.
Oh,
so
my God.
Have I ever showed you Andy Eat?
I don't know what that is.
The guy.
All right, there's a 50% chance it's a UFC guy. There's a other 50% chance it's a metal band.
I posted a video from him.
Which one is it? Which one is it called? Is it a wrestling or a metal band?
Some illegal alien person broke
it's a
in our house
retard
at
who
2 to
does,
3
like,
a.m. and
food
tried to
reviews.
kill me.
All right, listen. Everybody, calm down. Cole, am I going to be mad if I play this? If this is the last thing I play on the show? Really ask yourself that question before we go.
This guy's funny.
I don't think so. This is a pretty good video.
Here we go. He called it. This is Andy Eat. Some illegal alien person broke in our ARE house and tried to kill my dad at 2 to 3 a.m.
We're going to have to do a lot of work on it. A lot of heavy lifting on this one, I feel.
All right, let's see.
I and welcome. So there's gonna be a quick video.
Starting off strong.
All right. Listen, we've hit already at least 2 markers of a goon here, so we haven't fully determined yet. We probably need we need 3 examples before we've got a pattern.
Telling you that like 2 o'clock this morning, or maybe around 2 or 2:30, I woke up and heard the noise.
Be specific.
And the screaming. My dad was trying to fight the Hispanic guy.
Was that Hispanic? Was that his attempt to say Hispanic?
I thought you said abandoned guy.
Let's hear it one more time.
The Hispanic guy.
Okay. Yeah, it's like when my kid says something I can't understand what the fuck he's saying because he's a little kid, and I go, "Yeah, okay," and he gets mad because he knows I don't know what he means. I just go, "Yeah, okay," and he's like, "Ah! Ah!"
Yeah, like it's my fault you're a retard.
Yeah, that's what I say to him. I'm like,
Well,
I don't know.
actually, it is.
What am I supposed to think a spam guy is? I don't know.
We're trying to fight the Hispanic guy.
Oh, what now? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
I still think it could equally be an abandoned guy. If not for context, I think it could be.
Well, I don't think so because I think this is an abandoned guy. So I don't know if he would.
He broke in.
He broke in?
Oh, definitely Hispanic. Sorry, I didn't hear that bit. It's
On
just
that
definitely
door.
Hispanic.
And my dad had him pinned down.
Okay, this isn't even content. This is, I'm just repeating
You know
what
what
he
it-
says. This is Mersh style right now.
You know what it is? His dad told him that his Hispanic guy broke in, but actually his dad was making out with a Hispanic guy. He had him pinned down, and this was his dad cheating on his mom.
It's an I saw
And he
mommy
told
kissing
him.
Santa Claus situation. Where,
I saw daddy kissing a Hispanic guy, a Hispanic guy.
I thought daddy kissing Hispanic guy underneath the front porch last night.
And trying to get one of our guns and shoot my dad. And my dad said, help me. And he said, get your phone, call 911. Go get me a bagel. That's our neighbor. And I said, let me put my shirt on. He said, you don't have time.
Hang on, I need to put my turn on. Trust me.
And then I
Is this guy deaf? Is he just deaf? Is that why he's talking like this?
I don't think he
I
is.
hate deaf people.
Cole,
I
you
hate
don't
deaf
know.
people, man.
Cole,
How is he hearing his dad calling
Shut
out
up.
for help?
Shut up. Cole, you submitted this guy. You don't know if he's deaf or not.
I don't think he's deaf. I think he's just retarded.
Okay.
He's got a cleft palate.
His mom's dead.
Is he just fully spazzed?
Did his mom die because a Hispanic guy showed up?
No, it was on. She died in the hospital. He made several videos about it.
Yeah, she
from the
died
hospital.
giving birth to this fucking thing.
Well, then
I do believe he's 1 year old, so he came out.
He looks like he could be your brother, Cole, to be honest. I mean, that's not,
I think he looks more like Corey than he does me.
I mean, I can see both, but there's not that much difference, to be honest, between them.
God damn it.
Nice shirt, by the way,
you-
Cole.
This is good.
Cole, you're just Corey if he could grow a beard.
That's true.
He's basically
Yeah.
the same guy.
You're white Corey.
My
Yeah.
neighbor door, she never came to the door. Rang her door. I called 911. We're on the phone for like 30 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, because they couldn't fucking understand a word you were saying.
I was imagining the
They kept acting-
dispatcher.
Yeah. They're like,
And what is
okay.
his dad doing this whole time?
The 911 caller was like, okay, and did you put on a shirt? Oh, come on, man. You had to put on a shirt.
Over and over.
What is his dad doing? Just making out with the Hispanic guy?
His dad's
while-
getting a gun shoved in all his holes.
Can you verify it? I said, ma'am, somebody trying to kill my dad.
I am not a ma'am.
And I can't lose my dad. I just lost my mom this year.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm out. I'm out. Cole, I don't know if I can do this now.
Yeah, I was out before, but now I'm in. So,
I love that everybody was asking the same questions I was. Shit, how long did this take? How long was your dad wrestling?
you know what the problem
About
is? For 30 minutes, he was
35
telling his life story to 911. He never got the address.
Hi, 911. Yeah, a Spider-Man broke in my house, and I tried to take him off my shirt, and then my dad wrestling with him again.
And they were like,
I said, Dad, why you put your tongue in his mouth?
and of course the guy on the other line was like, "This is Taco Bell."
Can I get a taco?
Okay, but do you have any advice? Do you have any advice for me? What do I do?
I'm stuck in the bathroom.
Yeah, do me a favor, call police for me. My dad's wrestling with one of your people on the floor. He's Hispanic.
He's Hispanic. He's Hispanic. How do I help? How do I fix that? He's Hispanic.
Liv Moss.
So I called everybody. So I hung up. And I called 911 again. And
Oh, that'll do it.
and the fire.
So he's on.
He double dog dared them to help him.
so 30 minutes the first time, and then he calls, in his words, everybody he knows. And calls 911.
He would be better off live streaming it. He would have been better off just live streaming.
You
it,
know,
to be
this
honest.
guy has also called 911 because like his dad yelled at him before, though, too. Like they probably get a call from this dude every single week. Like,
And my dad said I couldn't have a milkshake.
like 30 minutes later, the sheriff came, and
I just wanted to see the big truck.
Okay, I called everybody. I called my aunt. I called my brother. He never answered. I called,
yeah, he knew.
Yeah.
my other brother.
He didn't answer.
He finally answered.
He probably calls his entire family every time he can't get his shirt on, so they're not worried. Just
Well, he's more
boy
of a-
who cried no shirt.
I mean,
Dad's being attacked.
that was a big part of the problem was he was trying to put his shirt on earlier. So
like an hour later,
That's what I
he
meant.
finally
How do I Velcro my shoes?
came.
Dad's being
when the,
attacked by the Hispanic man again, so I need to put a shirt on. How I put a shirt on?
like the sheriff left. Okay. Okay.
what's this guy's name again?
Andy Eat.
Andy. So like the 911 guy's on the phone. He's like, "Okay, Andy, now listen to me carefully. All right, the head goes in the biggest of the holes. You're going to want to put
But sir, it's a tank top. It's a tank top, which is the biggest hole. The other
Okay,
thing.
all right. Well, you selected the tank top. Go get the wolf T-shirt and put on the wolf T-shirt.
So
Too many of those.
sheriff came and
Let me call my aunt real quick.
cuffed the Hispanic guy, or you want to call him like an illegal alien? I don't know what he is. Okay, but he kept talking.
Legal
Spanish.
alien.
I want to call him a legal alien. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess he
I
gets
need
to
to get
stay.
this guy away from my dad, so I called ICE.
Yeah, hi, 911. There's a legal alien in my backyard.
Well, then they can stay.
I need a 20-pound
They're
bag of
allowed.
ice.
Yeah, he called 7-Eleven.
So they do like a horror movie, okay? A nightmare, okay? So maybe I'll give you an update if this thing is on the nude or if they go to
On the nude? Don't send me that unless it's through
Put
Snapchat.
your shirt on.
Yeah, put that shirt on already. Call 911 and get your shirt on. I don't want any news.
This is exactly why you needed to put a shirt on in the first place.
court or what they do with the guy that broke in my house and try to kill my dad. Okay, I keep telling people, my aunt and my brother and my cousin. My cousin came too. She came. Her name was Mandy. Okay.
Oh, thank God we know her name now. I couldn't keep the
I'm glad
story
you came
straight.
too after being passed out.
Those are all the people he knows. He just listed all of them.
Every single one.
I told them if
Do you think everyone in his family has a hair lip? Or is it just him? Is it like a family full of these mutants?
I don't know. Every one of this guy's like actual food review video looks like he recorded it on VHS.
That's what this guy does is food reviews?
Yes.
Damn. And you buried the lead
And
there,
they look
Cole.
like they're
You buried the lead.
I
they're
should have known. I should have known.
Well, now we got to see one.
It's just him reviewing Taco Bell. I fucking nailed it.
911. My dad.
I mean, yeah, it's worse than that, Jesse. He has a video. He just eats onions out of a bag.
I just looked at it. He has multiple.
I'm not making that up.
Like raw onions. Wow.
Yes.
It tastes like what it is. It tastes like what it is.
Okay, so today I'll be doing a taste comparison between red and Spanish. I had a Hispanic guy actually break into my house the other day, so I think I'm going with red.
Okay. Okay. If I didn't call 911, what would my dad be doing with the guy? Okay.
Still be wrestling.
Yeah, it would still be happening to this day. Some say on a quiet night you can still hear it.
Okay.
This guy telling Mitch Hedberg jokes.
Yeah, my dad used to be wrestling a Hispanic guy. He still is, but he used to too.
I went to Taco Bell the other day to get me a receipt from tacos. I told him my dad got attacked by a Hispanic man.
Yeah.
There's no punchline.
I went to the doctor. He told me to put on my shirt. Don't go to Dr. Acula. What?
When we finally got her on the phone, she never came to the door. She didn't know what's going on. Like, you what?
How would your neighbor know what's going on?
And my dad would like throw,
Whoa!
That took a turn.
Now he had him pinned, and they were going at it.
And I told 911, I told him, actually, he seems like he's gay.
And the police like, calm down, take a deep breath.
He literally just walked in on his dad having gay sex with a Latinx.
He like have a black eye. He might
black guy. He had a black guy.
Hispanic guy, a black guy. This is like an old timey joke. A kid walks in on his dad having sex with a black guy, a Hispanic guy, and a white guy.
What are you gonna do? I called my cousin. I called my neighbor.
It turns out the white guy was Asian all along. It was Lemon Party.
Man, you never noticed.
I wish I could show you guys Lemon Party right now because there's stuff going on in that picture that you've never noticed before, man. It's crazy. I got it in HD. If you want to see Lemon Party in HD, I've got it. Just come talk to me. I'll send it to you. Okay.
I was talking to somebody about this the other day outside the college, and they suspect that maybe the picture's being like recreated. Like maybe this isn't the original picture.
It's the original.
You're saying this is Mandela effect that the Asian guy is
yeah. Like, there was never a HD version of that picture. Where did the HD version come from?
Everybody watching this right now, if I asked you to describe Lemon Party, wouldn't you say three old white guys sucking each other off?
Yes.
And then
yeah.
But then when you look at it, turns out one of them was Japanese the whole time.
I'm calling foul on this. I'm calling foul. I think the picture's been doctored, or it's not the original picture.
No.
You're just from a different timeline.
Even
not my Berenstain Bears.
Yeah, this is the Mandela effect of online shock sites.
I don't believe it.
I remember Meat's been going the other direction.
In the BTN Pain Olympic.
That's like you. I tell you, like, go back and watch Two Girls, One Cup. Actually, one of them's a dude the whole time. You didn't even know. You didn't even notice.
You're not gonna believe this.
He had a wedding ring.
You're not gonna believe this, but Tub Girl wasn't even in a tub.
Did you guys know that?
a shower.
Do you guys know in one guy, one jar, it was actually a vase?
Yeah. You guys remember cake farts? That was a cupcake.
I remember cake farts.
Not related, but do you remember Cupcake that used to be on the show?
Yeah, I still follow.
You know how I remember cake farts? You remember Small Ryan?
Is she dead? Is Cupcake dead?
No, I still follow her. She made a post the other day.
Can you get her back on the show?
Probably.
Like, where are they now? Where are they now? Cupcake edition.
I probably could.
My other brother, he when my brother and my cousin talking him to go into the hospital, my other brother went
The hospital.
to the hospital.
That's where Frog Tony goes.
Later on, a couple hours later, he saw the guy. Okay, what he looked like. Okay, but they told him that he couldn't go in the room and stuff. And the Spanish person, like laying in the hospital bed, smiling. Okay, so yeah, this was like a horror movie, and I would when I went in there like around 2 or 2:30, all the lights were off. The only one that were on was like the hallway light off. So I barely could see his face and stuff. Okay, and they said that I think he had like some kind of deep.
Kyler and Chad said, "Stop! Justin Wang is getting video ideas."
Meaner,
Nice.
record or something, and Brian Car Station. Okay.
Did he say something about a crustacean? What you know what? I tuned out. I have no idea what's happening anymore. I was still thinking about Lemon Party.
Yeah, man.
Things you don't want to say on a first date for fun.
How about this? I'm gonna do a video called Lemon Party. Where are they now? It's just a picture of a graveyard.
That's a great tweet.
About Lemon Party.
That's a great tweet. Do that tweet.
A graveyard, and I just say Lemon Party. Where are they now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a gravestone on a bed, and then a Chinese gravestone. And
Okay,
then
now you're overly complicating things. Copy image, gravestone.
Go ahead and like that tweet. Everyone go to Jesse's Twitter and
Lemon
like that.
Party. Where are they now? Okay, and post.
Dead, hopefully.
Well, that's the joke, Stella. That's the graveyard.
Holy shit, Stella. Did you just get back?
Welcome back, I guess.
Gave my aunt some kind of card. I don't know, like if it go to case or something, or court. Okay, so I'll keep you update.
Okay.
And because I'm at home with my brother and my cousin Mandy, my dad are at the hospital.
Cousin?
What do you call it? ER. Okay, to play for my family, my dad.
I'll play for them.
I think he's chewing cud.
Hey, tots and players, all right?
And me, and yeah, this is like a horror movie, okay?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see this man eat an onion.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
I don't know if that video's over, but in another one, he talks about how his dad went to the hospital out after that, and they determined that his dad has like this horrible terminal illness that he's going to die from
AIDS.
soon.
Yeah, he got AIDS from the
follow-up video to it.
That's insane.
It's like his dad never went to the doctor.
All right, let's see what happened to his dad.
Welcome. So thank you for stopping by. I hope you're having a good day today. Stay out there. So thank you.
Thank you.
And God bless you.
And my dad dying.
Today I'll be eating some onion.
Why has he got it in like a drug dealer bag? What the fuck?
Because he got it from the Hispanic guy. That was his dad's plug. His dad has an onion plug.
I thought it was a whole ass. I was not expecting a dime bag of onion.
Dime bag of onions?
Yeah, I thought he was going to eat it like an apple.
Onion.
Yeah.
Either raw or even some grilled one. Okay, so that's what I'll be eating today.
That's it?
I'll get me some onion, and I'll be eating it. And let me know
This dude is walking around smelling like onion.
down in the comment section below what's your favorite kind of onion.
You
Either
look
raw
like
onion
Jerry Seinfeld.
or grilled onion, and do you like some onion on your hamburger?
Well, look like Richard Lewis in
Oh
a
my
Jerry
God.
Seinfeld costume.
He like ate his fingers. Jeez.
He loves it. Hey,
Pretty good onion.
somebody tell
Looks like-
Patrick Melton about this.
It'll blow his mind.
No, I didn't say that because he sounds like a little kid, by the way.
You know what? This guy looks exactly like Jonathan Ross, the British comedian with a lisp. You can
yeah.
barely understand him, and he has the exact same haircut.
Exactly.
I think he looks like
Thank you
Richard
for watching.
Lewis.
Have a safe day, and till next time.
You just hear his dog panting like hell in the background.
That's his dad. He wants some onions.
No,
That's his dad on the floor.
onions kill dogs. By the way, you know
Yes,
he's feeding
they
it
do.
to him.
Thank you, and God bless you.
Onions are
Wow.
kill dogs.
Yes, they do.
That was his dad panting on the floor with a Hispanic
kill
man.
dog.
All right. Well, Andy eats, everybody. Andy fucking eats.
No. Hold on.
No, I'm done.
Andy
No, not hold on. I'm done.
Not plural. This is point.
All right.
Not
Oh, Andy eat. I see. Andy eat. I'm sorry. Okay.
Because that's how he would say it.
All right. Well, okay. So this has been the first attempted episode of Pizza Party. I think I'm just releasing it as a normal PODAWFUL episode, and everything I do should be that way. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do it?
Yeah.
How do we feel? It was live. We had a lot of people watching live until I went to the toilet, and then everybody left.
Lost about half
Now
the
it's
audience.
yeah, half the audience disappeared. I think that was also
That's
because
only because the first time you went to the toilet, we didn't have the theme song.
that's true. That's so true. If we had listen, if we had toilet time,
Favorite part of the show. Toilet time, let's fucking go.
Can we get someone to animate it or something like on Fiverr? Create like some sort of animation.
yeah, it's
to
gonna
go
be
with
like
it?
little toilet gifs, like
Yeah.
GeoCities and stuff. Yeah.
Everyone,
Poop
it's
emojis.
toilet time.
toilet.
Poodles.
Toilet,
Little
I
toilet
love
dance.
poo. I love me and I love you. When Jesse returns, we'll see. Toilet time was just for me. Was it one or was it two? Was it pee or was it poo? Please, Jesse, just come back soon. But bring with you a brand new goon. Wah! Toilet time, toilet time. Everyone, it's toilet time.
Yeah. So if we had that, probably people would have stuck around. But
Yeah.
it's been an
You need to
experiment.
release these on YouTube with an animation and make it for kids.
Well, we're on
so when
YouTube.
YouTube Kids rolls around.
So yeah, I don't know if we keep this on YouTube or if we paywall this or what we do with it exactly after the fact. But you were here live for it. Listen, if you got it for free, congratulations to the losers from Comicsgate who were losing their minds throughout
Have
the
you
whole
seen
show.
the guy?
No.
07.
Oh,
Check
Dirk
out the
posted
side
a picture
chat.
of the guy Spurgeon.
Oh,
Check out the side
Yeah,
chat.
look at him.
Alright.
It's Doc's time. Who's here for Doc's time?
This
I love
dude,
that.
this.
Yep.
That's Glacier in the chat.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
So this is a guy.
Glacier Mountain
this is
Comics.
this is a guy spending his whole day
This guy?
on. This looks
That's
like
the guy.
this looks like Chaz Bono. Let's be clear about that. But
Nick
this,
Avocado, more like.
well, before.
This dude is spending his whole day seething about unknown comic book creators. That is wild.
That makes sense.
218
For
subscribers.
days.
218 subscribers. Well, one day, buddy. All right, we'll see what happens with that. And we'll see what happens with this show. Somebody will win free pizza. Unfortunately, it was no one tonight.
Fair.
Everybody
I
lost.
was hoping it would be me, but
You weren't even here.
What are you talking? I was here the whole time.
The chair was there the whole time.
How much it costs to ship a pizza to Australia?
We're going to tighten things up in the future. We're going to put a leash on Cole. Don't worry. We'll figure out the coal hole situation. We will.
I'm going to tighten up Cole's hole right now.
We're going to tighten up Cole's hole and figure out what's going on. We're going to regain his boy trust. And we will.
Do you reckon we could get Cole another tooth? I feel like we should chip in.
I would like that, actually. That'd be pretty sick.
You know what we'll do? We'll get you one of Frog
Anything I
Tony's.
could need.
What if we put Frog Tony's tooth in there?
Yeah,
Build in the-
it's asking to be plucked.
Look at that.
Well, look, as you put Frog Tony's in there, it'll just start gapping the other
That's
one.
true. That's true. We'll figure all this out. I'm gonna win that pizza. They're clapping in the chat that nobody's winning the pizza tonight. Maybe next episode, and maybe what we'll do is you got a month. You got a month to attempt to win the pizza every Friday.
Yeah.
You'll have a chance to win the pizza, and we'll see. I didn't even finish my pizza, by the way, because it was making me too sticky. So we'll have a better pizza next week. Again, this week's pizza was DiGiorno. We'll have a better pizza next week with more pizza funders. PodAwful.pizza, join the pizza fund, and I will be buying better pizzas, better ingredients. PodAwful.pizza.
N-word.
The N-word. And we'll have better content for you next time. People will really think about it. This is our first one back in a while. We're just shaking off the dust. Everybody's getting used to it again. We'll get more people in here. We'll figure out all the kinks. I'll keep thinking about it. But there is one thing.
I figured out my kink.
And it is fetish suits, gay fetish suits. So
yeah, it's apparently weird utility slash
again,
fetish.
we'll figure out the coal hole scenario. But
if we could fucking put him in an actual hole, that would be ideal. Just throw some moisturizer in there every once in a while.
Oh God, somebody do it already.
Every time I finally call out Cole, he doesn't know what to do. He just freezes in place. It's crazy.
That's just his internet cutting out.
I couldn't tell at first if he had just completely frozen actually, or
I like the angle this time.
know.
You can't see all the cans on the floor now. Like he's tilted it all up so you can't see the cans.
Pile them high, buddy. Don't let them get to you. All right. So before we go, though, again, new schedule: Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Everything is an episode. So I'm going to have to put out the Ethan Van Sciver thing and then this one into the feed. I'm a little backed up. It's very annoying, but we'll figure it out. What's a step up from?
You got to do more toilet time then.
Somebody says, "What's a step up from DiGiorno?" The answer to that is Little Caesars. So I'm gonna have to
anything.
I have to get that flown in, I guess. But and then Dirk.
Yeah.
You fucked up this week.
So I want to wrap it up by saying this. Shut the fuck up, Scott. I want to wrap up by saying this. We talked about this on the Primo episode on Wednesday a little bit. And I said I'd address this in a shorter format tonight. And I think the best way to do it is this. We're getting a little bit more esoteric here. I'm going to stop. There's going to be no more explaining from now on. This is the final week of explanation. And then everything else is up to you, the viewer, the reader, to understand. But for this next segment, I will need Dirk by my side for this. The only man who understood the entire time what's been happening since Phase 4 began of Pod Awful
Dirk has been the sort of the mastermind behind Phase 4 in a lot of ways. So I want to talk about something. I'm going to borrow from our good friend Tom Gully here for a little bit. And this next segment and our final segment for tonight is called Let Me Tell You About New Coke.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was going to be about spiders.
Shut up, Cole. So, Dirk, let me tell you about New Coke, all right?
Okay.
All right. Now Dirk, I told Dirk this already. Now, Dirk, one day Dirk showed up. This is beginning of January, I want to say. Dirk showed up in the Discord, and I had all these plans coming for the show, and he didn't know him. Nobody knew him at this time. And I started telling him a little tale, and we're going to repeat. And I told you then I will be repeating this tale at some point, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
This is the proof. This is the proof that everything that's been happening has been part of the plan, because Dirk was a witness to all of this. All right. So I'm going to try my best to retell this, but Dirk is the only person who's known the whole time. Let me tell you about New Coke. All right. New Coke. Now, you guys familiar? Dirk, you know about New Coke?
Yeah.
You guys familiar? You all familiar? Everybody knows what New Coke is? You see, back in the 1980s, Coca-Cola, towards the first half of the 80s, they were suffering in their sales a little bit. And they released a product, I want to say it was 1985, but I might be wrong about that. But somewhere around 84, 85, they released a product called New Coke. And here's what they did. They said, there's no more Coke Classic. It wasn't called Coke Classic. It was just Coke. They said, no more Coca-Cola. We're going to be doing New Coke. And everyone was like, what the fuck? And so they all go to, Coke. It was the biggest drink up until that point. And now Pepsi's knocking them down a little bit. And so they're trying new things. They go, New Coke, check it out. Everybody starts drinking it. It's terrible, according to them. Now, the secret to New Coke is what they did was they made it sweeter. It was actually technically better, because the thing that was killing them was that Pepsi is sweeter than Coke. And the people who like Coke, though, don't like that. The people who like Pepsi more, it's all brand based. It's all in your head what makes it better. Whether or not something is good or not, it has nothing to do with the actual quality or even your taste on it. So they were doing, the reason Pepsi started kicking their ass is they started doing this ad campaign where they did the Brand X ad campaign where they said, blind taste test these two drinks. One of them was Coke, one of them was Pepsi. And it turns out in a blind taste test, everyone chooses Pepsi. And this wasn't just marketing. This was for real. People have repeated this experiment, and it's true. Dirk, what do you like better, Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi, probably, yeah.
Pepsi. Same. I'm from a Pepsi fan. Now, I like Dr. Pepper, obviously. But if I had to choose between Coke and Pepsi, I'm picking Pepsi every time. But the people here at PodAWFUL have discerning tastes. The average person on earth, they're going off of the brand. And they're going off of recognition. And they're going off of what they already know. And so when they started doing these blind taste tests, people started going, maybe Pepsi is better. And Coke was getting their fucking lunch eaten. So they started making it sweeter, just like Pepsi. They take away original Coke and they only put out New Coke, and everyone revolts. Now suddenly you have a giant surge of people demanding Coca-Cola again, whereas their sales had been waning before that. Within 3 months, that's all it took. 3 months, Coca-Cola Classic back on the market. New Coke gone. Never to be seen again. They never brought it back. Now, here's the rub. Dirk, you know this. There are some conspiracy theories around this, right?
Yeah.
Can you name any of the conspiracy theories? Do you remember?
Nope, I have forgotten this conversation.
Well, you can't just discern any of it just by thinking what could it be.
What was it?
Why
they made
did
it
they
seem
do
like
it?
it lasted longer than it was. They wanted to compete with Pepsi, right?
Yes.
No.
Yes, but what is the reasoning for it? The conspiracy theory is there's several,
reasons why they did this. Now, some,
the corn syrup too.
some people say that this was the same time, and this is true, actually. This is just factually correct. The early 1980s is when they started switching cane sugar to corn syrup to fill you up with fluoride and make you gay or whatever it does, to turn you into a gay guy. And now you are legally gay. So
Monsanto, Bill Gates, corn.
The GMOs, all that. But this is true. They started putting the fucking corn syrup in there, the high fructose in there, which it's right there in the name. High fructose. You're going to tell me that's not a gay guy drink? And they're calling you a fruit when they say that. So they started doing that. So one of the conspiracies is that when they brought back original Coke, they brought it back with high fructose corn syrup. And that way, because they had made people drink the other one for so long, for 3 months, which isn't that long really, but it was it's just long enough that you now don't remember what Coke tasted like before. You haven't had an original Coke in 3 months. And now, yeah, this is what it used to taste like. Sure, this is closer. It would be like, they could pull the same thing with Diet, right? Like, if you hadn't had the original in a while and then they're like, this is the original, you might not notice the difference, even though you obviously think you would. That's a pretty good conspiracy theory. But it's, and by the way, it's true. Like, technically speaking, every element of that conspiracy is true.
It's crazy. It's only 3 months too. Like that's like, it sounds like it's longer, but only 3 months.
Of course.
With the new Coke thing.
Of course. And this is why there's the conspiracies. Here's the thing. Do you know how long it takes to get these products off the shelf? Do you know how long, like, you don't just start making a brand new product with brand new packaging, by the way. The Coke can looked different. It said new Coke on it. There was a massive billion-dollar ad campaign around new Coke. You don't do that and then give up on it 3 months in. It doesn't matter how poor the sales are.
Everything would have been planned long time.
I mean, just to be able to like swipe the shelves and then restock them essentially, even though it's moving fast, to just put that new product out and have people consume it over that time means they're very addicted to it.
Well, here's the thing. So the Coke people are Coke people. And I know there's people in the chat right now going, Coke is better. Well, it's not. In a blind taste test, you would not think that. And that's not just me choosing that. This has been established by many, many tests. Most people will choose the sweeter drink, and the sweeter drink is Pepsi. You have a brand loyalty, whether you think so or not. Now, the overarching point here, though, is one of the other conspiracies on this, and this is like the conspiracy you normally hear about. This is the most prevalent of the conspiracies, is that they had always planned to bring back original Coke. Basically, the conspiracy goes like this. Hey, if our numbers are dipping a little bit, if we put out this junk product, even though, by the way, it's the same product as Pepsi. It was basically Pepsi. They were putting out Pepsi. And even though Pepsi is beating them, if we put out the same thing as that, but without the classic Coke logo on it. Remember, why even change the packaging? If this is the new flavor of Coke, why not just keep the packaging the same on it? That's the psyop.
Yeah, why tell anybody to begin with?
Well, you had to tell them because people would be like, what the fuck? But obviously the plan here is, according to the conspiracy theorists, that they were always going to put the original Coke back on the shelves within about 3 to 4 months. And it was to increase that demand. And basically, the psychology behind it is then people will realize what they were missing out on. Then people will realize that what they wanted was what they were always getting before. Now, this other thing sounds nice and looks shiny and is new. They literally put new on it. But if we torture our most loyal fans with garbage for 3 months, when they get what they used to get, they might enjoy it again. And they might realize that maybe it's not the sweetest and maybe it's not
the flashiest of the packaging, but maybe it actually is the best. And sure enough, ever since then, 1985, Coke's been number one again. That's been the
agree
show.
with
Thank you
that.
very much, everybody. And Dirk, you understand?
Nope.
All right.
Oh, gee.
That makes
Why he
sense.
told Dirk
All of
because
that
he would
tracks.
go woo right out the other end, and there's no risk.
I told Dirk all of this.
He did.
I explained it to him actually much more thoroughly. And then right at the end of it, a few more people started showing up in the Discord, and it was never said. Nothing was ever said. Nothing was ever discussed. And Dirk's mind went bloink, and it all just fucking disappeared. Evaporated right out of his dumb fucking head. Gone.
Because he lubes up the dome and everything just floats out. It's weird. Yeah.
His Casper the Friendly Ghost head.
You asked him, like, hey, do you understand what I'm saying? And he said, we're going to buy new Coke.
You know, the real secret to Coke's success is its distribution. Most of the time, you don't get to choose which one you want, Pepsi or Coke. Everyone fucking just buys Coke because that's the choice.
Well, look, I'm a Pepsi man, but I'm telling you, of Coke and Pepsi, I'm a Pepsi man. I like it. Listen, I get it. I like it sweeter. But do you want to live in a world without Coke? That's been the show. Till next time, have an awful day. Bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
I thought that was the outro. Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Have fun. Creativity.
Join the Discord.
Join the Discord, faggots.
You're now leaving. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
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 Good night, good night, good night, good night.
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh, God.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
You hang up. You hang up.
Goodbye,
No,
everybody.
you hang up.
You hang up.
You hang up.
Join the pizza.
You
Club.
hang up.
I'm not even hanging up. You hang up.
No, you hang up.
No, you.
Are you horny, Scott?
This is a good question. Yeah.
Always. Always, Cole. Always. Ella, did you watch the latest episode of Severance?
I did.
I didn't.
Fuck.
Please don't ruin it for me. I haven't seen the new one.
What?
Go watch it.
No, I don't care. I don't actually care.
See them
I'm
chompers.
just glad there is a
Lenny.
new one.
Hey,
I didn't like the last.
Shut up. I wait till the end to do it. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh.